my god, it's Asher being mean as usual and Kyra being cute and nice as usual. Have you seen that? Have you seen that? It is so freaking hot in my office today. I don't know why, because the rest of the house is not, it's not that bad. Like, it's not supposed to be that bad. Oh my gosh, it's Kenzie and Bob. Hello, how you doing? Yes, it's a yapping session. I actually wanted to play Crazy Taxi, but couldn't get the sound to work, so I was like, I'll work on that. I'll probably need to like restart my computer and when the... Why is Saka still there? Because Saka is part of the family now. What do you mean? Saka is here looking beautiful, like, you know, overlooking the chat, making sure that we don't say anything outrageous. Like, dang. Oh, hello, Trahat. Hello, how are you today? How is everybody doing today? I will not ask if people are productive today because I really wasn't and I'll feel bad about it. Like, when I tell you I did nothing today, I did nothing today. But it is currently 29.5 degrees in my office, and that's usually the threshold where the phone starts having issues. So I'm like, So we have two options. Right now I have a little pack of ice next to the phone. Hopefully all goes well. And if it doesn't, well, it'll be chibi time or something. You know, we'll find something. It's like as the new eyes, he witnesses horrors with us. Yes, he does. It's so funny because after I rated 0, eventually Twig randomly streamed last night, and then 0 streamed rated Twig, and then she was doing questionable events. Like, I saw it, guys. I know it's on archive, but I saw Twig twerking. She got full body tracking, and then her hips were giving, and then we were like, we don't know what we're looking at right now, Twig. Poor Cass was troubled, but it was okay. And I was like, hey Cass, after all the great information you got from my stream, aren't you happy you're here for the Twig stream? You know, it's great out here. We love it. How is everybody? How was your day? And you know, I'm super smart and I have very good and normal cravings at times. So it is 29.5 degrees in my office, but what am I doing? I am sipping tea because who wouldn't? But now I'm like, I'm about to start sweating. I can't. Oh, hello, Nexie. How you doing? How was your day? I'm out here and it smells really good. Like, I was like, I need something that has no caffeine, just sort of when I feel like having it. So I got a bunch of like fruity tea, and right now I'm about to try a blueberry one, and it smells amazing. And I'm like, ooh, I want that. Just saying hi before going to bed. I was a bit too late watching wordle yesterday. Delinquency, go to bed, Nexie. Thank you for stopping by, but go to bed. Oh my god, no delinquency in this chat or Saka-chan's coming for you. I'm just saying. Hey, what's good? I'm back. Welcome back, Val. How are you? How was your day? How are you doing? I'm out here trying to, like, you know, I'm looking at my tea. It smells amazing. I want it, but I'm like, I'm gonna sweat my life away. It is yum. I am enjoying this. I wasn't sure, but like, can I taste it properly? I can. It's pretty yum, actually. Ooh, and it has a beautiful red color. I'm living for it. I'm doing okay. What about you? I'm doing good. It is quite hot in my office for some reason. I'm really confused. I'm like, it is a hot day, but is it that hot? It's not usually 30 degrees in my office, and I was there most of the day. I'm also kind of stressed out of my mind because I have so many things to do, and I will have a super big, nice announcement for you guys either tonight or tomorrow. I'm waiting on like one last thing, and then you guys will get a nice announcement on the Discord, on Twitter, on all the platforms, because something cool is coming up in about 10 days. I'm just saying. I'm supposed to be doing my laundry, so like, you know, there's two parts to laundry. Are you doing the fun part, which is throwing everything into the washing machine, or are you doing the bad, sad, terrible part that is folding the laundry? That's what I need to know here. Productive, maybe. I made myself a Minecraft skeleton. Let's go, you got this. The bad, oh no, not the, you know what, I appreciate you. Appreciate the life that you're living, and I will be praying for your soul. Why can I not see my stream avatars? Where are they? Hello? Let me restart it. They're supposed to be there. Here it's supposed to be December, but it's 26. Normally it should be around like 30. And you said it was like 18 or something like that. Yeah, that's very low if your average is supposed to be 30. I mean, I'm not trying to have 30 degrees all the time. I feel like the sweet spot for me is 25 with a beach. Like that's where it's like the best. But sadly here we have none of that. It's either super hot or super cold and there's no beach. So it's just like, oh, okay. What are we here for? Just to suffer, you know. Avatars, where are you at? Hello? I saw an artist that does stream avatars and I was like, I want to get them, but that was $200 and I'm like, I'm not doing this. At least not now. Next year maybe. Let me see. Art. Okay, so when people talk, they show up and then they disappear. What's going on? Oh, hello, Kura. How you doing? Oh, they're behind me. I was hiding them. Oh no, not like this. I deleted my source earlier by mistake. That makes more sense. Hi, Yukuro. Did you have a good day? This summer was raining all the time for me. Oh, yeah, no, that's depressing. You need to have some sunny days out here. Where I was born, it's like 44 degrees in the summer, and that's something. Yeah, that's something. Like, I love summer, but I don't love summer that much. Like, you know, give me some peace of mind out here. But you look adorable, Kyra. It's perfect. Look at you. Oh my gosh, it's me with my tea in the corner. So you make your Minecraft skins on your phone? Is that how you live your life? Like being fancy like that? Like, dang. I was struggling and I was doing it on PC. Like, what do you mean? Just got back from work. Well, welcome back from work. I had my team meeting was so long this morning. I was so disconnected. I was like, what are we talking about? Why is it so long? Why are we doing this? Like, it was a little bit over an hour, and like a little bit over an hour, so like maybe an hour 15, and most of the time there was nothing that I had to do with, and I was just like, guys, what are you guys talking to each other for? What do you need all of us to be there for? Go have a private conversation. It was a pain this morning. Where did you get the little guys on your the bottom of the screen? It's an app that you can get on Steam called Streaming Avatars, and you can have your people out here talking. And hello, Daishima, welcome back from Dai. How have you been? Yeah, it's easier, got a stylus. I guess. I mean, I did used to do coloring games on my phone with my stylus and felt fancy about it, because you know you could be more precise and whatnot. But yeah. Next thing you know, you're nodding in and out of sleep. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, we're forced to have our cameras on. So honestly, you know what I do during meetings? I just split my screen in two so that my eyes are looking in the right spot. On the left side, we have my meeting. On the other side, I have my solitaire. And I'm just, you know, minding my best business over there. Where's Myrtle? Myrtle is there. Myrtle is living her best life. She's like, you know, I don't know. She feels a bit overwhelmed because Sakachan is doing her job these days. So she's like, I don't know. I feel a bit behind, you know. I got you, Val. I opened Twitch. Look at that. Look at that. So intense, so willing, you know. Does your face not shine green? No. As I was saying, I'm playing solitaire and it's daytime and there's a window behind me so nobody can see anything, okay? It's just how it goes out here. I feel a bit exposed right now. And I'm out of points. Dang. It fell on my head. I heard a little bit, like I'm just saying, like dang. Like, what are you covering your face for? The turtle wasn't under the wig. Why would it be under the wig? It's an egg. Don't you think egg is gorgeous? Look at that shine. Look at that shade. Look at that perfection. I went to the barber to get it lined up, you know? It's perfect. Just put eyes on your eyelids. No one will know you're sleeping. You know what's funny? These days there's the AI thing that can replace your movement. They wouldn't even know. But I'm not gonna like I said because sometimes they randomly ask me, oh, so what about you and blah blah blah, and I need to answer. Help? What? Help from what? What do you need help from? I don't know what we're talking about here. And you just need to accept that the bald is great. The bald and the beautiful. The egg is beautiful. Anyways, that being said, time to yap here till I get enough points. Yeah, cause you know I torture people like that. I could bring out Myrtle, but you know, gotta make you work for it. See, I'm fancy like that. My tea is good. I'm gonna regret this, even though I've heard before that when it's really hot, it's good to like drink something hot because you sweat and it like kind of like makes you feel like you're not as warm. I don't know the science behind it, but I heard it's a good thing. And a lot of hot countries really love tea anyway, so it must have some correlation here, okay? I'm also using a giant mug that my sister gave me. I have no idea where she got that, but like, it looks more like a bowl, but it has a handle. It's like a giant bowl with a handle, and I was like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna stop yapping because I need to do my laundry. Do your laundry, but you stay brave, you stay strong, do it. You got this, okay? And what else was I gonna say? Oh my god, I've heard so many weird conversations on YouTube today. Like, it just such a weird world, you know, with all the red pill people and like how like, the dating world and the modern woman and the alpha male and what stuff and whatnot. I can't. At some point, someone was like, "Oh, is a woman with tattoos a deal breaker?" And like, of course, the girl was like, "Nah." And then that dude is like, "Yeah, no, I don't know." And they're like, "Why?" And then he's like, "Well, I feel like tattoos don't age as well on women than men." And I'm like, I mean, I think it's impossible in my mind to like say that because you never know what the tattoo is. Like, if she has a little heart on her finger, is it gonna age better on your hand rather than hers? Because he was like, no, for men it's fine. But like, you know, define age. He did not define age, like, you know? So I'm like, is he talking about the skin? Like, because, I mean, if you have a dumb tattoo that you did when you were 18, whether you're a guy or a girl, it's just gonna not be the greatest when you're 50, you know? Like, no one looks good with tattoos in their 50s, and I say that as someone with tattoos. Yeah, I was like, I don't understand the argument here. Like, it's gonna look bad on anybody as they age. If the tattoo is bad, the tattoo is bad. It has nothing to do with that. And dude has tattoos, of course, and is like, yeah, but it's a deal breaker if his girlfriend has one. I'm like, you know, I'm all for preferences. Do what you want, but it's weird to go at people and tell them that no one will want them because they have tattoos, and most guys don't like girls with tattoos. I feel like usually, like, if someone likes tattoo, they like their partner to have tattoos as well, or something like that. I feel like it's very common, and usually it's the very artistic people that have them, so they find each other. So I'm like, wait, why is that even your business to begin with? Like, why are you even commenting on that? And I'm just like, I don't know. People are weird out here, you know? Yeah, you warm yourself up so that the heat from the outside isn't too different from your internal temp. Oh, that's the fancy explanation for this. Yeah, apparently the Chinese have a whole thing where they categorize food and drinks as either warming or cooling. You can't have too much of either balance. Yeah, I'm not smart enough to go for all that. I just make ice pops. It's great. Yeah, I have one ice cream sandwich a day because I'm trying to be good. I like not even every day, but when it's really hot, I have one. I could eat the whole box in one sitting, but I've been very good with max one a day, you know? I like tattoos when they're like not a mess. I mean, I don't like that much when you have a dragon tattoo next to a SpongeBob tattoo, next to an avocado tattoo, and so on. I can't understand what you mean. Help, I thought you said autistic and not artistic. Like, you know, I mean, you never know. No shame if that's the case. If you're both, you know, it's okay. It's all right. But yeah, I mean, people can do whatever they want. I want nothing to do with that because I'm not about pain and I'm not about regret. I know that I would think that something is very cool now, and then in 10 years I'd be like, my God, why did I do that? Like, I do that in my day-to-day life with my life choices, and I regret them later. So, you know, I will not put something permanent on my body. Like, I feel like I felt very fancy when, was it last year? It's been about 2 years that I got a second, like, earring, like, piercing. Like, I did it. I had always wanted it, but I was scared, and my mom was like, you get piercings even though. I'm like, bro, what's the difference with the ones you gave me when I was a baby? I just want a second one, like, just right next to the one that is already there. I just always wanted to be able to pair, like, a little diamond with a little hoop. I just was like, I want to do that. I want to have the option to do that, and I did it. But, you know, if I didn't want it, I could have just, like, changed my mind, or I can just never put something in there ever, and nobody will notice type of thing, you know? I feel like what is a tattoo? Unless you get it lasered off, there's nothing you can do about it. And I know like when you're dumb, like you'll make like the stupid like star that everybody has or a random butterfly somewhere. And I'm like, yeah, no regrets. Yes, exactly. I'd be the type to have a typo on me. And then it would be very tragic. So I'm like, I'm not gonna attempt like play with my luck. I'm already an unlucky individual as it is. So I'm like, we're not gonna play that way. We're not gonna play. I don't mind it on people. Except, I guess, the only exception is when they're, like, people do it, like, and they're scary. It's not that I'm gonna go up to them and tell them, like, you shouldn't do that because it's scary. Like, I don't care, you live your life. But I'll be shivering, like, if you have, like, the whole face, head tattoo, and it's a bunch of skulls and, like, scary things. And then you do the injection in your eyes, so you have black eyes and stuff. It's like, I don't know what you're trying to convey here, but I don't think I vibe with it, though. Like, I'm a bit, like, no. That's how I feel about it. And then, I mean, the same guy was talking about like, oh yeah, well, it's a deal breaker. Like my girl cannot have Instagram because, you know, in the red pill thing, like if you have Instagram, it's because you want attention and all you want to. So why would you need attention if you're in a relationship and whatnot? And then the girls are like, well, if she had he was like, oh, she can have one if it's private, it's like family and friends. And they're like, is yours private? And he's like, no. And they're like, okay. Like, I understand that we're all different, but, like, you know, sometimes I'm like, if you actually trust your partner, I don't think it should be that difficult, and you don't need to have that many rules, you know, type of thing. Oh, it's everybody. Hello, Philip, how you doing? Oh, God. Oh, the turtles, they were cute, though. And have you guys seen the hippo, Mudang? Like, I just thought about cute stuff, and she came up to my mind because she went viral for some reason, and she's the cutest thing ever, and she's very dramatic and very round and plump, and she's very cute. I love her ears. Yes. And this morning I saw a video of her taking a nap, and she had the freaking anime snot bubble, and I was like, this is illegally cute. Like, this is not even okay? Help, I'm dying. What was that? What? Nothing. That's what you're talking about. What could you be referring to? I thought you were doing laundry. Huh? What are you talking about? What I wanted when I was younger, well, I still kind of want to, was the corset piercing on my back. Oh, dang. Now maybe I'd do it in my arms, but I'm not sure about that. I mean, again, I'm not a pain person. I would not get anywhere near that. Like, the most I would do with what I did, getting a second hole in my ears, and that was that. But, you know, if you make that decision older, at least you kind of know what you're doing, so you won't have as many regrets as if you did it when you were like 16 or something, you know. Oh, hello, Mini-Me. I'm doing good, even though it's too hot in my office. What about you? I don't know, being on Instagram is a red flag for me, as they're either way too young or way too old, no in between. I mean, I'm on Instagram, and last time I posted was in 2017, but I have an account, you know, like, it's a private account where, I mean, is it? Yeah, people have to request to follow me on my personal Instagram, and I don't ever open it, to be honest, unless I'm like literally looking for something. But I'm like, dang, when a boomer, wow, I could be a youngin', huh? You don't know that? Could be the other way around, I'm just saying, you know? If your significant other can be stolen by a random person on the internet giving them attention, you're a bad liver. I'm just saying, you know what? I agree. I'm like, unless there's two options. Either you were a bad liver or they were just not the greatest person. Like, I mean, I feel like you're supposed to trust the person in the relationship, so I don't understand, you know? Like, what are we fighting for? Doing okay, thanks, Lee. Happy. Hello, Conway. Hope you're doing good. I created an Instagram account to send DMs to bar because here reservations are done via businesses use Insta now? Is that what we're doing? I don't know. For me, it's very, very weird and unprofessional. I was ordering something on Etsy the other day, and I randomly get a text on like WhatsApp, and I'm like, what is this? And they're like, oh, hello, I'm from the Etsy store. And I was confused. I'm like, since when do we do business on WhatsApp? It's weird. I don't like it, but okay, I guess. Oh, hello, hi. How you doing? I don't know what your profile picture is, but I like it because it's very, very pink and nice. Joke's on you, I finished my laundry. Well, you had nothing to do then. When I do my laundry, it's a whole process. I need to set up my music. It's gonna take me a while to get through everything. So, like, you know, you're being illegal out here. But yeah, I feel like I am very much interested in listening to all the random dating things going on online. It's always very entertaining to me. Do I care for that commentary and like what it means and whatnot? Absolutely not. But it's just like, what is this? What are we doing? And I'm like, it's so funny because sometimes I think about all these like dating podcasts and stuff, and I'm like, I would so love to go on one of these for one reason and only one. Because I'm exactly what they claim to not exist. And I'm like, I would like to just show them all and be like, yeah, no, I want this, I want that, I'm this and that. And like, I'd be like, please tell me I don't exist or something. I just would want to have this conversation with them because I would like to know what they would do. It would be so funny. I'm not going anywhere and I'm not showing my face, but I'm like, dang. Like, they don't realize that normal people do exist. Like, no more people that have normal aspirations in life and live normal life exist. They just don't get it. It's funny to me. I did half of it before I joined. I see you played us. You played us out here. I see what you did there, Val. It's a cat being depressed in Blade Runner. No, don't be depressed. Be a happy cat. It's gonna be alright. You can yap. Look right up your avatar. You can see how great Saka-chan is looking at you and giving you love through his eyes. His look says it all, you know? You don't just toss it in because you have 3 laundry baskets so it's pre-separated. You think people are all fancy like that, Kyra? Like, nah. For me, I have 1 basket. Depending on what I'm watching. Like, if I have something like, you know, that I need to separate, like, or I know I'm washing like one of my red dresses because I do have more than one, and I know that they will probably stain the white stuff, I will separate my washing in 2 things. But if it's all about the same type of clothes, they're all going in together. And then they all go back in it together, you know. More turtle times? No way! I know. Hello, Vector. How you doing? Did you deliver all your packages yesterday? That's the important question. Did you make it? Like yesterday, Vector was driving trucks in space, as he should. But I was still waiting for him to run over some kids or something. But I don't think he did that. Tragically. Yes, we crashed many times. That is good to know. That is very satisfying to know. Thank you for doing your work as you should, you know. Tea is yum. I don't know what they did with that, but that blueberry tea, I'm living for it. Anyway, oh yeah, by the way, on my schedule, I had put maybe a stream on Friday, but then I remembered in the middle of the week that I was like, oh my god, I'm out all day, I'm going out shopping with my mom and everything Friday, so this will not be happening at all, like, nah. Can we be mute? I mean, what does mute mean to you, I guess is the question. Because, you know, yeah, what does that mean? Because I see the word a lot, and I see people saying like, oh, mutes do this and mutes do that, but I don't call anybody my mute. So I'm like, wait, what is this? Why can I not read? Why is this so small? Wait a second. And why did it not make sound? Wait a second. What happened? Heart transplant. Oh, hello. Oh, I can watch on YouTube. It's you. Welcome in. Oh, thank you for the follow. Look at you being on both platforms out here. That's pretty fancy if you ask me. But I don't know why I did not hear that thingy. Mutuals. Yeah, I know it means mutuals, but what does it mean to people to be mutuals with someone? Like, what does it incline? Because, you know, it's friends, it's mutuals, it's like coworker, colleague. There's so many words. Like, what is the exact definition of a mutual in the VTuber world or streamer world? Like, what does that mean? Is it someone that does the same thing as you do? I've never really like taken a second to figure that one out properly. So now I'm curious, like, what do people think it means when they call someone a mood? Like, you know, like, is there any attachment to that? Because for me, I have made friends that I would not call mutuals. Like, I feel like Twig, Aster, Vector, Kohaku, Kieran, those are my friends. Those are people I talk to, people I joke around with and do things with. I don't know that I can think of anyone that I just think of as a mutual, you know? That's why I'm asking. I'm just out here being really, really philosophical, you know. I don't know. I think this sticker is cute. It is very cute and it's thumbs up and stuff, you know. We appreciate that out here. But yeah, I have a thing with words. I like to be very specific when I use them and really understand what's going on, you know. For VTubers, it would be fellow creators that are similar to your demographic, right? All right. And I think most are just people who happen to like each other's content but don't hang out outside of that. That sounds about right. I mean, but then it makes it more difficult to choose in a question. Like, I don't think I can answer that question right now while on a stream because I don't know anything about your content. So like, I can't know that I want to like go check it out and stuff. Yeah, if I see it and I like it, I'll go for it. But I'm not the type to be like, I want new moods on Twitter and just get them, you know. Mutuals normally just means you both think each other's content is cool. You know, like you all like three said something like that and I had never heard that definition. So thank you for educating me on that. I didn't know. I thought it was just like, oh, we follow each other. Okay. Like, sure. I probably have a bunch of people like that on Twitter, but that's the extent of it, you know? And hello, Twig, my beloved. How you doing? I told everybody that I saw you twerking last night. Yeah, I kind of exposed you like that, but I couldn't help it. I needed to explain to them what I spend my time doing, you know? Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. And it's so funny because I was just finishing eating. I was about to go to bed, scrolling YouTube to find something to put in the background. And then I randomly saw your tweet, your stream. And I was like, started 23 seconds ago. What is going on? Why is Twig so alive right now? It was a great time. And now we don't have to be mutual. I was just saying that I love you, Carly. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I'll make sure to check you out. I don't mind checking people out and see if I like it, you know? I can't believe Twig twerked after I went to bed shaking my head. I'm telling you, she did a lot of things yesterday. Her hips were not lying. They were not. We all saw it. Like, you know, that's the type of thing we should have clipped and stuff, but it wasn't our unarchived stream, so we don't have any proof. But we were there. A bunch of us were there, and we all saw it. And I was looking at Twig, and I'm like, dang, she actually knows how to dance, because I could not do any of the dances she was doing, like, you know. I was like almost an hour, like, me too. I was there for quite a while. Like, you were just in the background while I was playing my mastery game on my phone, you know. Fatal tried to clip specialist. Oh, smart people. You have to be on your PC and screen record, like, if you really want to get it for the illegal clips, you know. You know when you take a gulp and there's too much tea going on, and then you're like, am I gonna die? But once the tracking is proper, it's going to be crazy. Honestly, it looked fun. And you know, while I was watching you, I was thinking, and I was like, oh, maybe I should, like, you know, try and get something like more 3D too, because I like the fact that you can move and stuff. And I'm still curious as to how you get your sound to be so good when you're moving around, because I'm like, I feel like I need to be close to my mic to get sound to be doing like proper things, you know. But still, I was like, but I'm too lazy. There's no way I want to be like moving around like that and people seeing everything. Like, if I'm lazy and I'm scratching my belly, I don't need people to see that. Like, you know, I love that there's a limit to what my live CD can do, you know. It was that I just my mic. Well, you have a good mic, clearly. Like, as I'm like, it just follows you like that. Like, dang, it picks up everything. Unless maybe the Twig is louder than I think. Maybe you're louder so it picks it up, because for me, I struggle to be heard in general, except when I'm streaming. I'm actually lucky. When I'm streaming, I have a life and people usually hear me, even though I mumble around and they might not understand, but that's another subject to be talked about, you know? I am loud. You have no clue. Well, I would explain, but yeah, I mean, that means that you're not like me. You don't have a panic attack anytime you go to the drive-thru and they don't understand what you're saying. See, I aspire to be like you. We got to see Twig's bad sitting posture, dumpy, and how wild her hands go while talking. It's the little blessings. Indeed. I felt very, very blessed by everything I witnessed last night. It was amazing, and I would recommend everybody to keep an eye on Twig's content, because it's about to get even more amazing. Cannot wait. Again, surprise coming for you guys in Either tonight or tomorrow. I'm telling you, there will be an announcement that you don't want to miss. I'm just saying. Oh, hello. Hey, how you doing? We're yapping a little bit out here. And what else? Oh yeah, Twig. Remember when I told you that something was in the bin? I still don't have it. Just saying. Just putting it out there. Anyways, what else? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of features. Yeah, it's not. Cause I'm waiting on that. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the announcement from YouTube. That's what I wanted to talk about. They have a bunch of new features that some are interesting, some are like, I don't know about that, but apparently we're gonna get like a community feature, and honestly that's what I'm the most interested in. It feels like it will be like a Discord for YouTube, on YouTube. I don't exactly know how they're gonna make it, but apparently when you go in like the community tab and stuff like that, there'll be like a community situation where people can post stuff, and it should be a lot of fun. So I'm pretty excited for that. Then I'm not too excited by the jewel situation. They're adding like people can give jewels to live streamers, but only the like vertical streaming live streamers. So it's aka becoming TikTok with the galaxies and whatnot. Ice cream so good is gonna happen. Like, it was already starting, but now I think it's gonna get even bigger, and I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about that. Not that I often stream vertical, so it's gonna be fine. I'm interested to see how hype works functionally. I wonder too, because it wasn't that clear for me when they talked about it, but also I feel like the threshold is a bit high, or like, I mean, too high. Like, they put it at like creators with 500k and less, but I'm like, 500k is a lot. So like, is there any chance that someone with like 100 subs to get seen? Oh, hello. Yeah, we can see your chat, Val. What the missing? Yeah, but yeah, I'm just like, how does it work? Is it gonna be like I feel like Twitch did something similar, but it's like people can like, yeah, it was like when you did hype trains. When the hype wasn't the minimum 500 subs. No, for the hype situation, I mean, minimum might be. Actually, I don't know. But even still, like, what are the chances that the community will be able to elevate a 1k sub YouTuber above someone that have 400k? Like, I feel like they have a lot more people. So like, if it's community based and like voting and stuff, I feel like it may be harder for smaller creators to get into the hype, you know? Because I have to go, oh, well, we'll see you in the next one, Val. You know, I'm always there, even though I'll be away next month. But most of the time, I'm there, you know? I think any boost in the algorithm is probably a positive thing. Oh, that's definitely. Like, if it's a boost, we take it. Like, sometimes, I don't know what happens, but it feels like YouTube likes me for like a week, and I'm like, you know, I take the blessing. I take the attention that it gives me. Like, I usually don't get any, like, suggested views, but sometimes I do, and I'm like, oh, look at that. Not to mention, wait, I'm going to watch Class of 09. I'll come back. Oh, okay, have a good time, enjoy. Not to mention the poor moderation for dealing with bots. Yeah, YouTube bots are a different breed. Like, I feel like the Twitch bots are bad. Like, ooh, cheap viewers and whatnot, and hate raids happen. Even though I've been lucky enough that for all the time I have ever streamed on Twitch, I never had a hate raid. But oh, hello, Taka, hello, how you doing? We're yapping about, I forgot, bots. Yeah, bots right now. Do you F with Class of 09? I have no idea what it is, so, you know, I'm just hoping you enjoy your time. But I feel like right now there's a big issue with the bots on YouTube, where they go in people's comments and they put links to disturbing content, and like there's no way to get rid of them. People report them, but I've heard a bunch of creators, and I've seen them sometimes where like you're watching a video, you don't go to the comment section, and then you go like, and then you see people saying like, oh, I that this video is not even interesting, but I have a video here, I'm laughing because like someone's dog died or something. Like they're like have a video linked to it and stuff, and it's like, I would never click on that. But you never know who's on YouTube. There's kids and stuff like that. this is happening a lot on YouTube right now, and nobody's really doing anything about it. I know that some creators talk to their representatives for it, but there's nothing you can do, you know. I think I've only encountered like two YouTube bots. I don't think I have encountered a lot of YouTube bots in my chat when I'm live. I've seen quite a few in my comments. When I was doing a lot of shorts, they would show up in my comments with like random links and stuff like that. I would usually just delete them. But yeah, you can't even block the harmful bots. Like, yeah, like it's not that easy to mod things on YouTube. For that, they still have a lot of work to do. Oh, hello, Shoes. How you doing? How have you been? How was your day? But yeah, I'm like, thankfully, I feel like as a smaller creator on YouTube, that's where it's peachy for you, because the bots don't care about you. They're not gonna get that many views, because let's be real, I don't get views like that, so it's not like they're gonna make money off of me. So I'm not a target for them. The only times I saw them was when I had one short that would go like more like bigger than usual. I've never had anything go viral or anything, but if it got like 5K views, there was a high chance that there would be some bots in there, you know. What is that in the top left corner? That's our new mascot, Saka-chan. We discovered Saka yesterday. He's the man. He's amazing. He's seen things, and now he's just looking over the chat to make sure that, you know, we know we're traumatizing him every day, all day. I love him so much. He's also a sticker and an emote in the Discord now, because he's amazing like that. It's a Saka Bampapsis. Yes, that's what's up. That's his name, and it's pretty cool. He's pretty awesome, and we love him out here. Yeah. Let me see. I was looking for his name because I did not close the tab. I needed to make sure I knew how to call him when people asked me. But yeah, except for that, do I have anything else? Well, yeah, no, the new features are interesting. I would love them to work on their whole bot issues. And also, I think I'm lucky enough that I haven't run that many copyright issues. Like, I feel like a lot of people that are getting a lot of issues right now are the commentator channels, where like, oh, you talked about me, I'm gonna copyright claim your stuff. I feel it's that. In my case, I don't do that type of content, at least not now. Maybe I'll become a tea channel, but I don't get copyright claim on random stuff that I actually own. Like, I've been good with covers. The only cover that I had a panic attack about was when I did Tonari no Totoro, and then I was putting my video together, putting the links here and there, and then it was like, oh, your video cannot even be shown. I'm used to like the claim happening, so I know I'm not making any money of it. But then it was like, oh no, like it cannot be shown. It's blocked in all countries, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I was like, no way. Like, why? What's going on? And I was like, Ghibli, do you hate me? Like, what's going on? And I had to like write an appeal and be like, I did not use the original track. It is from this website, and this is a cover, and I got a license for it. And I was like, please. And then they just removed it. So like, that's the only cover that I actually could make money on if it ever blew up. And I'm like, I'm not gonna complain about it, but it's weird, but I'm not gonna complain about it. That's why I wanted to add it on my music channel, but I was like, I don't want to go through the same issue I did with the last one, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm just not gonna touch it. It lives on Spotify, it lives on YouTube, it's fine, you know? Copyright system on YouTube is terrible. Yeah, I've heard so much. I think I saw a VTuber on Twitter the other day saying like, well, I just got a copyright claim on my own original song. So I'm like, hello? What's going on? And they had to fight it, but it's their own song and they're getting copyright claimed on it by a random company, you know? YouTube is getting worse and worse. In some ways it is, in some ways it's not, so it's hard to say, you know? I do find the YouTube moderation lackluster too. This morning I got tagged by some creator wannabe on their YouTube post trying to target me for harassment. What? And I don't think there's any real way for me to block him or prevent him from tagging me ever again. I've actually never thought about that, especially the tagging, because the whole handles and the ads is so new on YouTube. I don't know that they've ever run into that. I know that you can, like, you know, ban someone from your channel. Like, I've had a few people I've had to ban and some random trolls that asked for banned. But at the same time, anybody can remake an account if they wanted to. Like, I feel like at least you can make sure, how do you say it? You can make sure that they cannot comment on your channel by banning them and stuff, and they can comment in your live chat with their current account. And I feel like on YouTube, most people, if someone tagged you in a post with their own name, it's so that they can get some clout on their video and whatnot. So what would be the point of them tagging you or coming in your comments with like a burner account? It wouldn't work. But yeah, I feel like blocking is hard. Like, I feel like Twitch did a thing where, like, when you ban someone, they cannot watch your stream again. And I feel like this is absolutely impossible with YouTube. Like, you can just go in an incognito tab on YouTube and watch whatever you want. Like, there's no way to cut someone from YouTube. It's just too big. So that's something to consider when you compare the two. But yeah, I was talking with Twig today, and we're like, okay, well, it was a bit scary for me to choose to have YouTube be my main platform, but honestly, I don't regret it. I really do believe that it will pay off in the future. I think it's worth it, and it'll be fine. I feel like I'm happy there. I have a peacefulness on YouTube that I don't feel I have on Twitch, and I don't know exactly what it is and how to describe it, to be perfectly honest. I just don't know, but I just like it here, and I like the people that I've gotten to know here, and they've all been awesome. And honestly, when YouTube likes you, they like you. So, you know, you just have to wait for your turn and hope that at some point they like something that you do. And once you know that they like it, just make more of it. You know, like some people just know exactly what type of shorts they need to do to blow up, and they work. I'm not big brain like that, so I haven't figured it out. And also, I'm tired and lazy, so sometimes I don't do all the things, you know? The vibes on Twitch feel so different for some reason. They do. They're not necessarily like bad, but they're very different. Like, and hello, welcome, how are you? But I'm just like, I really love the interaction aspect. That's my favorite thing on Twitch. Like, I love how easy the channel points are, the redeems and everything. It's just so easy, and it's been there for so long that all the bots and everything have been created for it, and it can be integrated in it, and you can make your stream so much more custom because of it when it comes to interaction. So that's a big plus for me over there. And like, you know, setting up notifications and stuff is so much easier. Here they work sometimes they don't. I just have to call it a day and hope for the best when I stream. But then you have all sorts of other issues, like the issues with whatever they're doing to VTubers right now, and then having the people that should be on other platform, you know, the Spicy's platform is being upfront there. At least they finally added the blurring for stuff that is like, you know, and not safe for work. But at the same time, is it supposed to be a platform for not safe for work stuff? Like, why I'm like, if I was a spicy content creator, I'm trying to understand, why would I want to do that on Twitch? Like, there are so many options. Like, why is that the one I'm choosing is beyond my understanding. I'm still confused about that one. You do you, but why? I have questions. I don't know how that works or why it works that way, but it is what it is. Tea. It's so yum. I love it so much, my god. 1 second, sorry. Okay, all good. Sorry, I had something. Which tea is, by the way, a new one? It's a herbal tea. I wanted to have something nice to drink at night, and that would be warm and cool. So this one, I don't know the exact name for it, but it's a blueberry tea, and it is very nice and it's very yum. And I would recommend, but I don't even know what I'm recommending because I don't know the name for it. So you know. But yeah, that being said, let us do the wordle of the day and see if we can do it. I just wanted to be able to yap and have a little something going on today. Let me do a splooshy. Whoops, that's not the right day. It's so white. We'll do this one and then we'll go for the one we can do a bunch of. But let me just move the screens over there. And then my chat gets crazy for no reason. should be good. And then this should be good. Alright, so let us do the word of the day. Well, it got dark, but it's not exactly in the right spot. Let me move it. Where is it? I don't know where it moved like that. It's here. This shall do. Alright. Every time I try to do word, my brain forgets every word in the English language. Very, very accurate feeling right there. I feel you very much. It's hard. I didn't know what this was until Aster like talked about it. Oh wow. Okay. Starting off strong. Okay. Okay. That's not a word? I thought it was a word. Okay. We're just gonna try our best because we are starting off strong. What can we use a lot of words for? Okay, we got 2 letters. Mana, please use undie in the sentence. Well, did you lose your undies, Vector? Here, there you go. I was just talking about the word as is, okay? Lumps. Oh wait, those are in the right spot. I didn't realize. I forgot what the green. I thought it just meant that they exist. Oh, okay. I don't know. Oh my bad. I thought you meant it as undie, like the reverse of a die. I mean, it could be an option as well. You know, could be a way people express themselves. You know, I don't judge. I'm not like you. You know. So L Ru. So I could Ru How do you get an L after that? Quill. Could have been. No Q. Okay, cool. Yeah. Apparently. I don't know. Or does it just mean that the second L wasn't in the right spot? I'm not sure about that. And there's no Q, so it does. So it does mean that there's 2 L's. There are 2 L's, and the second one is not in the right spot. So it's in the middle, I would think, because it's not the first letter, it's not the last one, it's not the second one. Yeah, well, so it has to be whatever, LL, and then something. What is it? Something. Let's go with that. And then no P. What can be? There's no E. What can come after L at this point? Hali. So it's something Hali. Fully? Let's go! I did it! Let's go, big brain. Oh yeah. I felt very big brain today. It's chat allowed to guess, or are we witnessing the big brain? Big brains, I don't know. Well, for the one of the day, I had to figure it out. But you can help now, it's fine. Because we're cool at that. Why is that so far? So you guys, I need you guys to see all of it like this. Thank you, thank you. The big brain was very much braining. I'm very proud right now. That's the best I can do, I think. Yeah. There's way too much of that. Ah! How do I resize the situation? Okay. Alright. And that's not too much. Profesh. That's my name. Alright. Now Myrtle, help us with the big brain since I almost finished my tea. I thought I did. Alrighty. So rough, but okay. We got an A. Under? No, it's not a word. Okay. Lens. Okay. Okay. So lance, but there's no E and there's no N, so probably not. I almost just threw my phone away. Would not be good for tracking. It was in my face. Lambo. Whoops. Lambs. For now, I just want to know if it's there. No. Okay. Cool. Now, L-A. There's no E. There's no S. Laugh? Maybe. Whoops, Lalu is not exactly what I wanted to do. Whoa, Ash, you're so big brain. Look at you. Look at you. You're pretty big brain out here. I see you, Ash. I see you. You got the brain cells working overtime, my thing. Okay. Alright. We got an E. Just to guess. Yeah. You don't need to be so humble when we give you praise sometimes, you know? Alright, T's done. Let me put that away. Okay. So E, so that means the E is weirdly in the middle though. Have you tried horsel? What is horsel? I have no idea what that is. What is it? Measle. I don't know. Means teens. Oh, okay. We got a lot going on here. Not how you spell either of those. Why are you complicating things by mentioning things that don't need to be mentioned after? It's another extremely challenging wordle game. Oh. Well, we can see steal. Bam. Oh, steed. Hey, let's go. Close. It was close, but we got it. Let's go. But with horsel, like, I mean, I think horse. What are we doing with horsel, though? Ow, ow, I just hit my knee. Oh, that hurts. Ow. Okay, it's fine. Oh, it's good. That doesn't hurt. I'm making a chat. All right. So, what do we have in there? Okay. Apple. No. Okay. Sean Paul. Let's see. There's no P, D, dates. 8 is there, okay. You can try horsel. I'll try it after this one. So we have no dates. So we have all 3. What is it? T table. Okay, well, it starts with a T. So there's no L. Treat. Bro, what you mean? What you mean it's not treat? Tart. You never knew. I gotta try them out. So there's not T either. What is it? Threat, but that's an extra letter, and there's actually no double T. I don't know what the X is. Something E. Wait, but the R is not in the right spot, so no, it cannot be that. The A is not second. Well, I'm guessing the E is second. Theory? Tara, bro, what are we doing, Tara? Anyways, let's see. What is horsel? The horse-based word game. Oh my god, this is bright. And why is it so weirdly positioned out here? All right, like the letters are so far back down. Like, dang. Okay. Wait, what? Yeah, it was Tara. Like, okay, I guess. Like wordle, but the word is always a horse. What do you mean the word is always? Oh, you have to click him? You can't even type? I can't even see the letters. How do you enter? Enter? What am I doing here? What are we doing? Why is it always horse? And you can't even type it. What was that for? Like, what do you mean? You just wanted to waste my time. I see how it is. Horsel, the word is always a horse. Oh, you're very happy, very proud of yourself. Who was it? It was Heart that did that. Can win every time. How amazing. They even took so much time to make the UI the best as well. Look at them. Amazing. My god. Okay, so tussle. No. Toes. Toesy. A toesy. Power. Okay, we got the O though. I wonder if there's a turtle one. I mean, at least that would be a real win, you know? That would be winning. If you always get a turtle at the end, I feel like you've really won in life, to be honest. I feel like, what else could you ask more out of life, you know? Type of thing. All right. There's Fischl. Well, Fish is not there tonight, so how can we play Fischl? I know Shaka-chan is there, but you know, where it is actually Fish. Okay, but why were people doing this? Why did they come over? Like, why? Why is that the thing, you know? Let me, big brain here. Per. That's actually a word. What does that mean? And the E is not there, so lo. No R. There's no word I can think of where there's an E after an O. So, lot. Lotti. No. Well, the E's at the end. Okay. Where it's actually fish, but it's hard. Why would it be hard if it's all are always fish? How does that make it hard? Lo. It's a different. Oh, it's types of fish. I would not know types of fish. I know salmon. I know tuna. I know the sushi fish, and that's about it. You know, like it's an actual wordle game. Yeah, no, I would not know fish like that. Like maybe Fish would be very excited to play that. He should. That should be his like debut stream game. He should just play Fishroll, you know? That'd be nice. Okay, all right. So now we have 3 letters out of 5. Loki. Lobotomy. Lobster. That's why it's hard. Yeah, I guess it's good to have them per nerd fandom. We should go do the Naruto one we did last time. With the Naruto, we tried to do One Piece, but we couldn't because of spoilers, and I don't remember what else. Bro, I don't know what to say here. Lord. Is that not a? I thought that was a word. Okay. And there's no R. Okay. London. Londo? I don't know. Did wanna guess latte like the chocolate? Maybe. I don't know what you could be referring to, Vector. I don't know. You may be thinking things that may be true or not. I'm just saying. I miss my latte chocolate. The white chocolate was the best. It was delicious. Anyways, losange. Loyola. Loud. Lodo. Lloyd Son. Yes. Loop, maybe. We were betrayed, Aster. Look at that. They did not give us the loop. They did not. Lovey. Sorry. Professional English person, Mama. Yeah, that's me. There's a turtle wordle and it's really cute. It's not words, it's animation of turtles moving. Can you please share your thoughts on that? Because you're kind of selling me on that. Surprised it now acknowledge it as a word. I mean, it is, and it is a thing, but it's just not what we want here. But it is a word. Lossy. Gloss. Lobby. I freaking don't know what this is. P. I don't know. Loyola. Log. No. Oh, hello Arthur, how you doing? We're exercising all our brain cells right now. How have you been? How was your day? Or how is your day or work going so far? We're out here trying our best, but I'm just like, hello? What is? I'm doing good. Trying to figure out what this is. blocks. I'll just write whatever, bro. Well, there was an S. What is it? What was it? Oh no. It was loose. I did not think about that. Loose. Drinking tea at 3 a.m. You know, living your best life. I just finished my tea. What type of tea are you having? We don't talk about what just happened here. It's alright. Alright. Ocean. With some ham and cheese sandwich. You know, that's a whole breakfast right there. We appreciate that. O-E-N. Noses. Noses. Okay. We have 3 letters in place. No. Well, no S, I forgot. No. No. No, it's not a T. Yeah, no T. 2 of the same vowel in the row is impossible mode on God. Yes. Like, how are you supposed to know it repeats, okay? It makes no sense. And just by being having a good time, that's what we want. Oh, it's turtle with the other part being X, Y, and Z. Noted. No, yo. No, now is nope. Noper. No, nope. Nose. Noser. No, there's no S either. Nodes. Why am I going back to my problem? I know there's no S and I keep putting it there. Nope, as in I nope the hell out of there. That's what I wanted to do, but I don't know about that. It just doesn't work like that. Sadly, they don't understand. No. Noler. Nolep. No. I'm thinking noble, but that's not the right order or name, so we have a problem here. Nog, nose, nooks, nov, novel, that. Bam, big brain. Big brain. Can't pronounce it, but I can type it though. Okay. Spes. But look at that, you know, it was not spes, but it was close enough. How novel? Yes. What ends with S? Spes. And there's no P. Grace, maybe. Close. Trace, maybe. Let's go. We're big brain in this house. Thanks to Pes. What did I not? How do you? Hello? Can we? Next time, listen to me first. Wow, you didn't type it before, so like what you want, you were the second ones. As you can see in the chat, even on screen, you were not the first one to talk, okay? You're just too slow, okay? Like, my God. Okay. Let's see. So, we got 1 letter, no E, no A. Cool. Gonna try to loose again. Well, we found something. So we have O once. Hello, fish. Welcome home. Hope your day was not too difficult. Though it's trash that it's so long. Hello. How are you? How was your day? We're being big brain and yapping away. It's also a yapping stream, so feel free to ask random questions. Yesterday was so much fun, so a lot of little trauma here and there, but it's all good, you know. Let's see. Blah, but I lived, you know, that's what matters at the end of the day. And then tomorrow we get to watch Jumanji. So like, you know, I feel like it's a win situation all around. Oh, there's no E. Something ends with T maybe? What about gross? Gross. Oh, but there's an L, so it wouldn't be. But there's another S. Thank you for that. Floss, maybe. So, wait. It's... What starts with an S? Wait a second, I'm confused. I'm confused here. Yee. Hi, hello, Zorro. I'm doing good. What about you? How was your day? Did you have a good day today? I had an okay day. Very not productive, but now we're yapping. Whatever the X is, slots. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on with the X. If this is sloss, slosh? I feel betrayed by this, but it happened. It was a thing. Bro, I have no idea how this game works. You know, you just YOLO and hope you win type of thing, you know? Like, what do you mean slosh? Like, what the hell? Like, we're trying to be big brain out here, and then they give us slosh. Okay. Nosy. Nothing new. Okay, cool. Now... Honest... Unhoned. Nothing. Okay, cool. Doesn't start with an N, doesn't start with an O. I mean bread. I feel like bread does not possess the O and the N, so we would have a problem with that. Bro, leave me be. I'm trying my best to get things out, okay? Monday. Mondo? No? Okay. So if I do make it for the movie tomorrow, I will be late. Oh no! Don't be late. Just screw him up and be like, I gotta go. I got important appointments right now. I cannot be stopped and you shall not fire me. You just need to tell them that. It's gonna be okay, I promise. Just tell them I told them it was okay for you to leave early. Yeah, it's not ON anyways. Why'd I do that? They're not in the first... Anton, I don't know. A turtle on the internet said I could, boss. Yeah, and that's a valid thing. And they'll be like, oh, who does she think she is? And then you send them my contact. I'll talk to them and be like, hey, bro. Do you not have better things to do? Do you not understand that Kuro is very busy and has stuff to do? Like, dang. Oh, family dinner is even worse. Tell them it's okay. Tell them you're needed with your internet family. Yeah, hit them with that. Hit them in the feels, okay? La dang. A girl on the internet said I could, mom, dad. See? Easy peasy corrections. Thank you, Fish, for being there for that. Blonde. Well, we got where they go, but O-N, and then what after that? Bonk? I don't know. What goes after N? T? I haven't tried a T. So something O-N-T maybe? Clone? There's no E though. Can someone bigger brain than me explain this game? Well, basically, you have to figure out what the word is from the yes or no's they give you. So you see at the bottom, you have all the letters. And when they're grayed out, like dark gray, that means I tried them and they're not part of the word they're looking for. If it's yellow, it means that the letter is part of the word. And if it's green, it's in the right spot. So now we try to find out what the word could be. And it's rough out here. Because I don't know. No L, no E, no C. He asked for someone with a bigger brain. Are you trying to say something here, Aster? Are you? Are you trying to say something? Clearly you understood, so the request was dutifully done, okay? I feel a lot of disrespect in your voice right now, okay? I will torture you with another game for sure. Anyways, so no S, no B, no D, no Y, no S either. Exactly. It's very rough out here. And it has O-N in the middle of the word. Pond, no. And it does not end with a D. There's no D in there. It has blown, no. I only see a T as... Can anything else go after the N? Oh. Hi, Val. I personally don't think there's anything I can think of that a letter that comes after N. And do you want help, suggestions, or let it cook kind of thing? Now we're doing this together. We're wrecking our brains together on that one. The one of the day I did on my own, and then we do that. Why are you playing wordles? Because why not? Why not play wordles in your free time? You know, feel free to have your suggestions. We're doing this together today. Front. That sounds like it could be it. Look at Fish coming in, understanding things to my great explanation and helping us out of there, you know? What would we do without Fish out here? Learn from Fish. Fish is awesome like that. Currently, I'm joking. Yay. That would have been cool if they added freaking VTubers to this. Yeah, Fish the goat. He's the goat. Type of thing. My brain cell has been activated. It has. Look at you. Look at you. Okay, well, we got nothing for ourselves here. Lamps. Well, we got an S. We got something going for us. Okay. No. I mean, I need to try some letters out here. Bread. Well, I have EA are already nose, so I don't want to do words. I will lose out on that. Wait, Wordle and Myrtle. Yeah, see? Maybe Myrtle is the one. I don't have enough letters. Okay, let's see. I need to try and use letters I haven't yet, so to see if they're part of this or not. So, what other? Riley, is that a word? It is a word. I didn't know. Well, it ends with a Y. Okay, we got something. Ends with a Y and it has an S. Maybe it starts with S. Snappy. But none of these letters work. Throw no vowels, like for real. Like what's going on here? Leaving now. Bye bye. Bye bye. Style. No, I've tried. Most of these letters are not there, so no. No N's, no M, no P, no L, no O. How the hell? I was like supply, but no. V, I don't know. Not study. Bam! Aster big brain. Aster so big brain. Look at that. Look at that. Bam! We're kind of cool out here, you know. Galaxy brain indeed. Look at that. Aster coming in, being useful sometimes. Okay. Okay. Noise indeed. And we start with 2 letters. We appreciate that. Let's go. That was rough. It was. My brain was like, what the hell? What are we doing? Clean? No, there's no N at the end. So that wouldn't be that. Tread? There is a T. Okay. The T is second? What? I mean, it could have been bread, but there's no R. Oh, hello, Sheriff. Happy to hear it. Instead. Yeah, let's go. Sorry, I'm hungry. Clearly, you want some bread. Aren't you eating a whole sandwich right now? Also, after Ocean showed you those seeds, you go for clean. Wow, leave me alone. Leave me alone and leave me be. After just being... I'm out here giving you praise, and then you're just being mean. This game looks fun. It is fun. Like, if you're not taking it too seriously, you won't rage and you'll be fine. I ate it. Well, eat another one and then you'll be happier, I swear. Novel. We're gonna go with the things we saw before. Okay, nothing. Thank you. Nice. Does it always start with Ocean? No, you write whatever you want. It's just that Ocean has letters that a lot of vowels, so you know right away if you will get it or not. It's new. It's normally daily words by New York Times. Yeah, we did the daily one, and then you can just do it over and over if you want. And a bunch of past turtles, fun. And apparently there's some like by subject like Naruto and stuff like that. But I don't remember people's names like that. It was a real struggle. Okay, where were we? So tan. No, there's no A. There's no O. Turnt. Well, it worked out. Let's go. Let's go. We got turned. Okay. Runt? No, that's not enough. But, actually, I don't know. If it ends with NT. Brunt? Close? What is it? Blunt? No. It's something runt. I have a horrible headache. I feel like I'm being punched in the forehead. Well, I hope it gets better, Philly Tatter. Maybe it's time to get that Tylenol and whatnot and drink a lot of water and sleep it off. That sounds very awful. Oh yeah, let's go, grunt. It was close enough. We got this, guys. Like, we're so big brain in here. Like, you know? Jinx indeed. Oh my god, I can't wait for Arcane. Ocean is giving us an A. And then we have apple pen. Okay. And then Laple, but there's no E. There's no E. We need to give up on the E. Lards. There's an S. Slap. We're getting somewhere. And I can't wait. Did they ever announce when season 2 would be out? It's in November. I cannot wait. When I'm coming back to stream, it's also arcade time. It is November. I cannot. I just last weekend I rewatched someone rewatching the whole thing and it was great. I love the reaction channels just for that, you know. Yee. And yeah, you should avoid screen. Slate or salad is good. What? Slate? Maybe. Slate. We got something. Maybe it ends with a T then, because I don't think it can be in. Blast. Let's go, big brain. Big brain. Let's go. I'm gonna go rest. I'll sub. See you later. I hope you feel better next time I see you. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to Turtle Society. Reminds me of Fallout hacking minigames. Same principle. Oh, I wouldn't know that. But yeah. Biggest brain is that's me right there. All right. Giving us nothing. Thank you. Then none of that. Never played Fallout? No, I haven't. Also, are these always 5 letters? Yes, always 5 letters. The original game, yeah. I've only know this one and the original, so you know that's the extent of where I can go with that. There are some with longer words. At this point, I don't want. It's already troublesome to do this with that, so I will keep it at 5 for me. Me. Mark. Maroon. We got something. Where did Myrtle go? Why is Myrtle not there? What happened? Was that on purpose or did I press something? I guess I pressed something? Why is Myrtle gone? Where my baby at? Her. Alright, now I feel more complete. Alright. So we know where the A goes. So Dallas dates. There's no E, but you know, at. And then oh, is that a toggle? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna do that real quick. Okay. All right. We have date, had, late, perfect. Yes, we love the hat. The hat is great. There's no D. If we do latex, I just want to know. At least now I know. Okay. Bat. Oh, I'm dumb. I just feel like the keyboard below tells you what you've used, I haven't used, and what's in it. Yeah, I told you that. I told you that earlier. It's okay, you're not dumb. I didn't know either when I played the first time. Ton. I already tried that. That doesn't work. The O-N. The hell. Water. No E. My brain is giving its all right now. I don't know. Batman. Sounds about right. I would like it if it was Batman. I would feel very accomplished. Yeah, yap. Pat. Hat. No E after though. Actually, I have no idea what this is. Fat, wat, jat, cat, vat. I don't know. Patty? I don't know. I didn't try I guess I didn't try this one, so maybe. Whoa! Big brain, Aster. Look at that. I was like, let's see, Aster Giga Galaxy Brain. Giga like Galaxy Brain Aster, sometimes we can give him some credits for it, you know? How? I don't know, but it worked out. That's just the goat. Yes. Big brain out here, because I didn't know. Los. Okay, we found where the O goes. So the A is definitely not the first or the third. I was like, boat? No. Also, no letters can be used twice, but of course they would be able to. Yeah, but they're really troublesome for your brain when they do, because we never expect them, and then they just mess us up. Like, earlier we lost and it was like loose. We did not know, okay? We couldn't see it coming. That's not how that works, and we felt very, very betrayed for it, okay? I'm gonna go with koala. There are two A's. C was not, it was not a bad idea, but what the hell is the word then? Is it 2 A's at the end? Ow. Is there anything? Ow. Allah? What the hell? Aorta. Aorta. Whoa, the big brain! Big brain Arthur, let's go, my god. We are learning about how big brain people are in the chat tonight. Like, dang. That was a really good one. Good job, Arthur. Like, dang. Big brain. That's what's up. Okay, impressing me tonight, guys. Like, dang. Okay, I see you. I see you with the big brain. Tragic times. Elon Musk. Elon. It's not even useful for that. Like, bro, can you do something for me? There's an E. Leads. Pita. All the good stuff today. I need Perth. Leads is a word, but I don't know if it does what we need. Is it? It doesn't work here actually. Leads is usually Leads, but I know that there's no A, so I'm trying not to use it. Three trees. Okay, we got 3 letters now. Still, yeah, we had still earlier. It could have been, but now we know that there's an R in there. Okay, we're evolving. We have 2 more letters. Letter. And there's no 2 E's, so now we know that. And they're not in the right order. Row. There's no O. Reese. Rests. Okay, we got something going on. Okay. I have no idea. It's okay. We're getting somewhere. Tie. We're getting closer. We got the I. So it ends with a T. So refit? No. Last chance. Repit, relit, remit. That's a word, right? Let's go. Big brain activities never end here. Oh yeah. See, when you just assume you know a word in English, it shall work, you know? I remember guessing in 3 tries out of pure coincidence because the word is recur. What the hell is recur? That's how I feel. There's some words I have no idea what they are, but you know, we're just gonna use them. We're just gonna be like, yeah, that's fine. That's what we want, you know? The biggest of brains. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Are you ready to use your brain for greatness, Twig? I think that you are the greatest brain, so you should be able to help us, you know? Ocean. Got 2 letters out of there. Lover. We got 1 more letter. We're getting there. Actually, good exercise for ESL persons like me. I mean, high five on that. I feel like a lot of people in the chat are ESL. I mean, a lot? No, actually. There's me. There's Aster. Who else is ESL? I'm trying to think. Actually, is that just us? Like, Aster, B, and Arthur are like the only ESL in here. I think it might be the case. In my head, there's a lot more of us, but I guess not. Lover is not it, but the O is second. Tower could have been good, but ER are not in the good spot. English is a special language. Yes, ESL. So everybody hear them. You have too many Floridians here. Yes, they took over, and now we just don't know where to go anymore. We were taken over. But at least there's some Canadian blood in here. Look how I represent. Oh, there's no L. English is my second hated language. Let's go, high five. I mean, I think I love English in the sense it's very useful. I mean, I wouldn't be where I am right this minute if I didn't learn English. But, you know, I don't think it's the most exciting language. It was not a language I was ever excited to learn about. But I'm happy that I can speak it because it opens so many doors for me, you know? And there are at least like 4 Minnesotans in your regular views as well. Like, yeah, like you and your gang, like you guys come in gangs. That's why it's like, dang, just coming to take over. I mean, if we go for the percentage of Canadians vs Americans, I think we're overtaken out here. Horse? Maybe it would actually be horse. It is horse! Let's go, horse old! Let's go! That's perfect! That's perfect! Let's go! Wordle, but in French when? I mean, if there was an option, I would do it. Does it exist? Wordle in French. Is that le mot wordle en français? That sounds very, very, very French indeed. Amour comme drôle, oh yeah. Amanda Horse Girl confirmed. Oh my god, I was exposed. Holy moly, be proud of yourself. Wait a second, let's see. So what happens if I go with amour? Nothing for me. Cool. Trick projecting, yes. I always knew, but I love her as she is. Why am I using the same letters? Lettre. No. Lèvre. Livre. Bam! Bam! I'm smart even in French. Look at me. Oh yeah. That is all I know. I mean, it's better than nothing. You could know nothing and I'll have it, you know? You're on your own here. What do you mean, Aster? You speak French. What do you mean? FO I stand no chance against. What do you mean? Clearly, you guys have not been studying from all the karaoke French songs I did. What do you mean? We can't compete. What do you mean? French could be like Kamehameha. Yes, I feel like that would be the perfect dub version of it, you know? Omelette du fromage. I still don't understand this one. It's such a weird one because it's not grammatically correct and I don't understand why it got so popular just being what it is. I'm still confused, but you know, at some point you just gotta stop asking questions. Remember ESL, I studied only English. I mean, I feel like most people here, don't worry, you're not the only one confused here. It's okay. I'll bring back the English ones for you people to not be too lost, you know? It's from the Cartoon Dexter's Lab. Yeah, I know. I ended up seeing the clip like maybe last year or something, and I'm still confused as to why it got so popular. Like, why is that a thing that sticks through the decades? Like, what's going on? Teach us French one day. I would love to hear you. Like, see, if I'm gonna teach you guys, I need to also hear you practice the words so I can get some satisfaction out of it, you know? He brainwashes himself into only being able to say it. Oh, God. So that's the only thing he says the whole episode? And how? Why? You know, again, I didn't have cable TV growing up, so I didn't watch that, but I played the Cartoon Network games on my PC, and they were epic. And I remember loving a game a lot that was Dexter's Lab, and like you had to paint stuff and do orders for stuff. It was a lot of fun. It's meme the fact that French make people hot. They're just saying random French words got him girls. Yeah, from saying omelette du fromage. Sounds about right. Yeah, that is all you can say. I'll add French in my Duolingo, I guess. Yeah, ready for the conversation, guys? It's gonna happen. You got one of those like learn while you sleep tapes and it only said that. Like, you know what? I kind of believed that when I was younger, when for history classes and stuff we had to remember dates and stuff, we would record ourselves on like little, you know, things and like listen to it while we slept. And I remember seeing my sister do that and I was like, I guess that works. I don't know. I was always failing my exams anyways, so you know. Okay, well, we got E. Could be after the E. But it got stuck on omelette du fromage, and the beard episodes were my favorite. I wouldn't know. Y'all remember dates? Oh yeah, we had to know all the dates for all the events, like historical events, like World War One, World War Two, when this happened, Revolution and whatnot. We had to remember like what year everything happened, and we had exams on it. Yeah, that was part of the things, you know. Canada has French provinces. I know cities like Quebec or Montreal. Yeah, that's where I'm from. So yeah. Are you still on the French one? No, I went back to English. You know, I can't. I don't want you guys to not feel included in here. You know, it's an open house for everybody. I was so bad at remembering dates. Same. Like it was not a good time. I never liked my history classes. Like I remember a good chunk of it, but I was never that great at it. Quebec seems so nice. I mean, that's questionable. That's debatable. Honestly, if you ever told me you wanted to move to Canada, I would probably try and convince you to come over here because I want to see you. But for your own sake, I would probably not send you here. Like, I would send you to Vancouver, even though it's expensive, but life is happier over there. Or like anywhere else. Quebec is special. Or you'd have to be in Montreal if you're not gonna learn French super fast. So like, yeah. Quebec blows. Like it's not that exciting. Like Montreal is cool, so I feel like as a tourist you want to come to Montreal to like see all the fancy things that I don't know exist because I live here. But you know, I'm like, yeah, I guess it's cool. But to decide to move here, it is not the greatest. Also has one of like we don't have great temperature either. Like there are better places in Canada for temperature or more nature or have places to go. Like we don't have the beach, we don't have anything. If you want to have like places you can go to swim to, like you have to go up to like Ontario and stuff. At least Ontario is a bit better in that sense. I guess I would probably say if you're gonna move to Canada, I would probably say go to Toronto or Vancouver. I would not highly recommend Quebec unless you speak French. Like maybe you have a chance there, you know. I was better in science and decent in math. My opposite. Art was my favorite though. Freaking love art classes. I hated them. I was never good and my teachers were boring, but yeah. At least it was still better than math, but you know. History is almost entirely because I was bad with dates. You know what? Math was bad because I was bad with numbers. What do you know? To a Canada tour with Mana, but it's literally just me going places Mana doesn't know about. Yeah, you'd be coming here and you'd be like, oh, where should I go to see like cool stuff? And I'd be like, I don't know, bro. Like just take the bus and YOLO. I used to do that in high school. After school with my friend, we would just board a random bus and just stay on it until it was its last stop and then just take another one in another direction. We would do that sometimes after school. Where did we go? I don't remember, but it was a great time. I never visited any Europe, not to speak of Americas. Would love to, but visa situation is really bad. Yeah, like the one thing I'm also like I guess thankful to be Canadian for. My passport lets me go anywhere I want, so like it's a blessing and I don't take it for granted. But like I know that it's harder for others. But anytime I think about it, like I'm really happy my parents chose Canada. Of all places they could have chosen, a lot of people go to the States instead. I'm happy that my parents chose Canada for us to like, you know, be born in and stuff, you know? I was good at everything except French and PE. What do you mean you were not good at PE in high school? Like, were you already an old man? What do you mean? My perception of Canada changed when it came to be that Poutine is pronounced the same way as Poutine. It's not exactly, it's Poutine. And it's not exactly Putin as they say in English anyways, but it was very confusing to me when I was younger and I heard of Putin and I was like, why is it the same? I was confused as a kid, so I kind of feel you on that. I was trying to understand and then we all thought it was very funny. And then I grew up and I was like, well, it's just weird now, like, you know. Anyways, big brain. Son. I mean, I was never terrible grade-wise. Usually be honor roll or better through high school and got on clean list in college for a couple semesters. Look at you being a big brain. You know what's funny? At least you had a good average. For me, I was like 90% and up for English, Spanish, French, Art was fine, PE was fine, and then you came to the science side. Oh, I was good in music too. So like all of these, all good grades. I would have been a stellar student if it stayed there. But then came physics, chemistry, and math, and those I was failing. So my overall grade was never that great because like it's not like you're failing, you're 2 points away. Like God, that scared me. Thank you for that. I was always very, very far from the goal, so it was just a tragic time, you know? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. He's not the greatest person out here, indeed. Also, I was really bad in PE as well. I mean, why? What are you doing? Like, what do you mean? Bro, I was so bad at PE that in my senior year, the teacher had a deal where if you got first aid certification, you get a 90% by default, and I took that deal. What do you mean? What were they making you do that was making it so hard? What do you mean? I always had good grades in PE, and I'm not even in shape. Mana is not math science field. Absolutely not. See, when I see Twig doing like random calculations in wordle for her, like, connecting rewards and stuff, that's really not my brain. My brain does not work that way. My brain is made for languages and music. These are two things that I always had good grades in. I was always good at in general. Like, I had good grades. And that's it. That's why I was so bad at school. And that's why I do believe in the concept that school is not made for everyone. Because I was absolutely trash at anything that had to do with science in any shape or form. Biology, anything. I was always failing all of these, which is a miracle I graduated high school because, they just made me pass without me actually passing, and I just stopped questioning it, But when it came to any language class and stuff like that, I was always like sleeping around because I didn't need to listen to actually learn stuff. So that's how I managed my life. But out of my, like, we were 4 kids. And all my sisters, they, like, my dad was very, very strict growing up, especially with school and like sitting down to do homework and blah, blah, blah. But at some point, he actually had to give up. Like, it was scary. We could get, like, we had bad grades, we get beat up and whatnot. But at some point, my dad gave up. He was like, at some point, they just wanted me to, like, have a passing grade. It's not because you beat me up that I'll get a better grade. And the thing is, even if I studied, because I didn't like studying anyways, but for the few times I actually did, I still failed miserably. Like, it just never worked out for me. So, I got my high school diploma and everybody just cried and like, oh my god, she did it. Like, that was the experience. And it's funny because for some reason, people around me, like cousins or people like in my community, assume that everybody in my family is very smart. I guess my sisters are smart and whatnot, but I was never smart. So when they would learn that I was just a failing student, they would be so confused. They're like, no way, you're so-and-so's daughter. Like, you have to be smart. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I had no qualms about it. I was like, I'm not a nerdy, like, super good grade type of kid. I'm sorry, guys, to disappoint you, but that's not what you're getting here. I know nothing. Oh, yeah. Let's see what I miss. Oh, wait. I missed a lot. Okay. Let me scroll up. Bro, I fail at every test. Head pass for you, Aster. That sounds rough. Every single one. I don't understand. I would love to be a fly on the wall to watch you in PE. But you were so easy, right, Twig? They asked you to run, you play volleyball. Like, that was the end of it for me. A little kid in PE, but not exceptional. Yeah, I was never gonna be like running tracks and stuff, but I was decent. And usually my teachers like thought I had a future in it. I was like, nah, I'll just give me my grade and I'll be fine. I love PE because it was taking a break from slouching in class chairs, making essays. Exactly. As long as I didn't need to write, I was already a lot happier to begin with, Ramona, I don't do math. I don't know. It looks like math. It looks like big brain. It looks like science. And I assume you're doing big brain activities. Okay, Twig? That's how it is out here, okay? Was pretty okay at volleyball, though. Volleyball was super fun. I actually enjoyed that. Because my school did not have a boys or co-ed volleyball, girls only. Oh, that's discrimination. That's not okay. You have to let people play whatever they want. It was lame indeed. It's weird though because music people are always either language or math people, sometimes both, but most of the time one of them. Well, yeah, I'm a music and language person, so I guess I go in that route. So that's where, because I guess to me, I always assume that you're better at languages if you're good at music, because if you listen to your ear, you can reproduce what you hear, and that's how I work, and that's how I learn Japanese too. Because when they say something, I hear it quite well, so I can reproduce what I hear. So when it comes to pronunciation, English is different because it has weird pronunciations out here, so I will not pretend like I'm good at it. But if I can just reproduce what I hear, it usually works really well for me. So when I'm learning new languages, it connects for me. So I can reproduce the sound that I hear. So I like, anytime I had friends in Japan that were struggling so much, they were either really bad at music or something, they could not connect the dots. And I was like, maybe there's a link here. I don't know the science behind it, but I think there's a link out here. Let's see. Run, jump, push-ups, but they didn't take into consideration my body conditions, so I hated it. Oh yeah, I mean, if you had a condition that made it harder, like, they need to have some, consideration. For my sisters, they had like freaking swimming classes and skating. They didn't know how to do any, so like, my sister almost drowned in one of her exams for swimming, and the teacher was like, just never mind, just go sit down, it's fine. Like, she didn't know how to swim, you're not gonna teach her. Like, do you expect her to just go do a whole thing and die? Like just give up, bro, okay? Would have been the only sport I would have seen myself getting into. Yeah, volleyball is actually very fun. Like, I don't have a lot of opportunities to do it, but I like to. I also love badminton a lot. I did a lot of that in like cégep, like in between high school and uni. It was a lot of fun. Like, that's one sport I would actually play on my own for no reason, as well as swimming. I love swimming. But my school was way too small to have a pool. Music actually touches on the same sort of systems as language, and if you're into theory and stuff, oh my god, it keeps scrolling. Oh my god, Skip, stop scrolling. But if you're into theory and stuff, it's all math. Yeah, I'm not into the theory, I'm just into the application of the language. So I guess I'm really much on that side, where it's left or right, I don't know. I'll never forget COVID for making me miss my entire high school years. I could have made friends, damn it. Oh, you actually wanted to talk to people? Well, that's tragic. Honestly, COVID was great for me because I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to see people. I didn't want to go to work. I was home 6 weeks, no work, paid. I was happy. I had no qualms about it. It was not fun when people got it around me, and like at some point we thought my dad was gonna die, but all is good is here today. But except for that, in my personal life interactions, COVID was great. I was happy. I was very happy. And it changed how work goes now that most jobs have to give you like work from home options, or like at least 50-50. We did not have that before. The fact that I do not have to go to work every day of the week anymore is a full-on blessing for me, The only time I passed in PE was when we did badminton. Let's go, badminton time. It's fun. I hated volleyball, but volleyball is fun. It is! Reading music is also its own language. Yeah, I used to have like violin classes when I was younger, and my teacher could tell because I would learn by ear because I didn't like reading. I can read, but I am extremely, extremely slow. So I would learn stuff, and she's like, "Where are you at?" And I'm like, She's like, "You're not reading it, are you?" And yeah, that was me. Let's see. Speaking of PE, I'm just remembering back to how there were multiple times where Japanese manga made an influx of student interest in sport. That makes sense, honestly. When I watched, like, I think it was I Shield 21, for some reason I was so into like American football. I wanted to play it. I knew all the rules. I was so into it. Thank God I didn't do that because I probably would not have enjoyed it, but I was so into it, I hated every team sport. Yeah, you don't want to play with people like that. Like, I feel you on that. I hated every team sport. Yeah, I did have good swimming. Oh, you did have swimming? Oh, lucky. I never did. I really wish we did, though. I would agree with you on most of them. Most sports are lame and boring. Swimming was fun. Yee! Swimming is fun. I really wish we did. I did not know how to swim in high school. At some point, my dad took me to the pool, and we would go at night, and he taught me how to swim, and he really liked it a lot. So then I learned, but I never learned in school or anything, I liked fencing as my sport. It was great. Oh, that sounds cool. You probably looked very cool doing it. Like, dang. Okay, okay, Twig, I see you. That's why you got all this leg movement, you know? So it was fun. Chlorine in the air, in the hair, is it? Yeah, I guess my hair would not have liked it if I did, actually. It was in the middle of winter and the pool was 15 minutes walk from school. With your hair wet? Oh, that sounds like a cold coming in. Feel sorry for your sis, man. I feel sorry for her, but she survived. They took pity on her and they left her alone, you know. I'm embarrassed though, as I grew up on a lake and swam all the time as a kid. See, you had the pleasure of swimming and not the chlorine in your hair. That sounds like a win here. So yeah, we had to walk back from the swimming lesson and it was cold. Yeah, that sounds like a pain. That's not what I want to do with my life, you know. I wish I would have done fencing. I wish I did, just to know what it feels like, really. It looks super fun. It looks very, like, you feel very cool for some reason. I'm also a bad swimmer, but we don't have swimming pools in school and river is too dirty for my taste. Yeah, I don't, like, you can't swim in any river. It needs to be, like, maintained and whatnot, because you never know how people are gonna, what type of trash they're gonna put in there. And I hated chlorine water. Yeah, so, you know, sometimes you go to the pool and it's just way too intense in concentration. It's just too much, and like you're dying as you're sitting in there and you're like, dang. I Shield 21 Mana is actually so based on I Shield 21 was everything. I think I discovered it randomly because I like the soundtrack, because yeah, everything has to do with music in my life. And then I was like, I need more of that. But I think my parents would not have been down for that new career path for me, you know. Haikyuu influx students interested and vulnerable by a huge margin, the biggest influences for the country. For sure, I was also very much into Haikyuu. After that, I also watched Haikyuu because of the soundtrack. I randomly found it and I was like, that's awesome. I want to see what it's for. Yeah, Twig, fencing, now that's extremely fancy. Indeed. Fencing isn't that fancy. Stop it. We all know it's fancy. We all said it. A lot of our equipment was loaned or donated. Still cool. What is that? What does that have to do with how cool you look, Twig? Like, what do you mean? Fencing is cool. Some schools sometimes even have kendo, Japanese swordplay. Oh, well, I mean, I guess you have to be a school where a lot of people know it's important, because I feel like if every school tried it, they wouldn't have that many people coming in, and I think they would lose money on it if you tried to find an actual teacher for it for every school. But that's cool. Honestly, if there was an option like that for me, I would have done it. The one thing I did when I was in high school, finishing high school, was I decided to do ballet. Because when I was like 5 or 6, I did ballet a little bit. I did gymnastics, but my ballet studio burnt down and then I just never went back. So when I was finishing high school, I'm like, why not? And it was just weird because I was too old for it. Like, I had not trained. You live like wearing little tutus and stuff. Like, I'm happy there's no existing picture of me in that phase of my life. I still have the shoes. I still look at them sometimes, but nah, I ain't supple. I'm old and creaky. Like, it's not it, you know. Oh, it's Dior. Hello, how you doing? Welcome in. Look at this. I want to bring more exposure to women's fencing one day. It's a cool sport. Yes, now that you have tracking, what are you waiting for, Twig? Fencing stream when? I still tend to only see fencing offered at a bit nicer schools than the ones I went to, sadly. Well, yeah, I feel like it would be kind of expensive. I don't know why, but I feel like it would. I guess that's why we're all calling fancy, because we feel it's expensive. I tried fencing once. It's fun, but it's hard AF. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know, you know. Okay, yeah, it looks cool. Exactly. How are you doing, Dior? I love to do candle. It's like a lot of fun. Well, yeah, it's fun and cool. What are we not selling here? Round from fencing is almost unheard of. It's extremely specialized sport, which is not to the usual schools. Oh, you have to go to special school for it? I mean, I guess there's a lot. When people want to do karate or taekwondo and stuff like that, it's not offered at school most of the time. Ballet Mana, ayo, I've collapsed. I'm putting you in trackers. Oh no, are you a ballet dancer? You would be so sad if you saw what I did, because I don't remember much, and I'm really old and creaky, and like I'm an old turtle. I cannot do any ballet out here, but I'll watch you. Ballet is fancy too, indeed, but I only had like classes for a few months when I was like 5. Then I had classes for like maybe 6 months in high school, and that is the extent of it. Okay, I didn't do much more than that. Mana, what's your stance and thoughts on martial arts? I think they're cool. They're not for me. I realized that when in school I took a karate class, and at some point we had to like, practice like hitting each other. And that's where I realized I could not do that. Like, I thought I was like, you think you're a gangster until it's time to fight, and you're like, oh, I don't want to hit someone. I'm scared of hurting them. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. I'm scared. That's when I realized I couldn't do it. But I love watching people doing it, and like if they have competitions and stuff, and I think it's cool, but I don't think I can do it myself. I wouldn't want to wrestle with anybody. I don't want to hurt people. I don't want, like, not that I feel like I'm that strong, I'm gonna hurt. I just don't want to, like, throw my hands in a way that may possibly hurt someone. Is not something I'm okay with. And I realized that real quick when I took that class, and I'm like, not for me. My sister is still an assistant coach, and my mom still scores fencing tournament. That's so cool. You're the fencing family. Let's go. I'm not a ballet dancer. I'm sure you are. You have all the talents anyways. I always wanted to try judo. It looks cool. Can't do it, but it looks cool. Seems more at my speed than some other martial arts. Martial arts is a lot of repetition, and fencing I end up with all the bruises from getting poked repeatedly in drills. Yeah, I guess there's also the bruises aspect to it, but it doesn't matter because you have a nice outfit and you're fencing, so it's all cool. It's all forgiven, Since more holes and throws, I don't like hitting people. See? People of my heart lie here. We don't want to be hitting people, okay? Not into hard contact, absolutely not. Like, I panic. Like, I kind of freeze. And, like, that's the rare time in my life where I feel very scared because I don't want to do something. Like, I feel very uncomfortable really quick. And I'm like, I don't want to do this. And I panic and I freeze, So it wouldn't be for me. We had gymnastics in junior school, so I'm probably a bit more flexible than most people my age. Oh, you did it for long? Like, I did a lot of gymnastics when I was younger. Like, me and all my sisters did it. One of my sisters was actually good. She was going to go to the Quebec games. Like, it's like if she won that, she could have gone like nationally compete and stuff, but then she missed it because it was a weekend where we were changing the time, and we missed it, and she was depressed, and then she stopped doing gymnastics. But who knows, she could have been an Olympian now. We always think about it. We're like, maybe she would have done it, but I wanted to try Aikido. I mean, it's not too late. You're so young, Twig. Just go for it. I nearly got concussed, so yeah, not for me. Yeah, I think if you're an old branch man like you are, Aster, maybe stay put at home, okay? Don't get hurt. Aikido is cool in concept, great of training body flow. Yeah, and then you have to do movements that are not what your body seems to be made for, and then you hurt yourself. That would be me. Judo is great because it's probably grappling, but it's dangerous in a sense. There's a lot of falling and choking compared to punching. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I don't want to be choking, okay? At all. Aster old. Indeed, Ashes is so old. Is an old branch. But yeah, I don't want to be touching people like that, because I feel like I'm not a super social person to begin with. But now you're telling me I'm gonna have to touch strangers' bodies while I fight? Like, no. Give me my bubble. Give me my space. I don't want anything to do with that. See, I'm a VTuber for a reason. There's no actual contact with people. We love it like that. Cause I like it like that. I lost air. About fencing, I visited some kind of local clubs of Cossacks culture here. Tried fencing with wooden sabers. Teacher said that I have talent, but I quit. A bit too much patriotic. I mean, I don't know. What kind of, like, quote-unquote rituals do they have? Because, in martial arts, they have, like, meditation and whatnot. Do they have something like that for fencing? I love saber. It's so fun. You do all the things. Is that what I'm learning and understanding tonight, Twig? You just do all the things that are cool and amazing? Like, what is this? I fence foiled though. I do not know what that means though. There's this viral video of a woman in the game show threatening a man for insulting her. A security guard like twice her size. Yes, I've seen that clip. Like, and the dude looks so confused. He's like, I do not know why I'm on the floor, but I gotta get up and keep going. But yeah, it is something to be witnessed. That lady was not playing. Like, you know, it's like I feel different ways about this. Like, it's funny, and since it's on TV, it might be fake. But like, if it was an actual real situation, and the man was like, I don't want to be with you, girl, and she was coming up to beat her up, and you can see she's able to, like, this is concerning. This is very concerning, guys. Okay. Nah, you just have drills. Okay. I kind of didn't like karate because of the rituals. Yeah, it's just like too much for me. I like to, like, my brain cannot rest for that long. I need to think about how cute a turtle is every 5 minutes, you know? Maybe 30 seconds actually. But yeah, I prefer the Wing Chun. I don't know what that is. Wing Chun is great for reflexes. See, you asked the question. I don't know that much. I know about what I've seen on TV, and that's about it. Let me just try and do that so I can go back to my chatting screen, because clearly we're just chatting at this point. What about that? Okay. Snake. Snail? You know, there's a D. There's a D and there's an E. Wait, no. Yeah, there's a lot more going on here. Also, I sent you the unbin thing. Okay, thank you. I'll check it out after stream to, you know, do the things. Yeah, yeah, which is great for reflexes. Which type of character asked there's like 74 style. Oh, bruh. Whatever they thought in school, probably. The most fencing has is like saluting, shaking with your hand and non-dominant hand exterior. My seriously. Medieval sword fight. That would be something Astro would probably do. I still do lunging exercise for fencing and some taekwondo katas. I do a kick. So fancy indeed. Shorinjiri. Had to go look for it. Yeah, go be fancy with the names for things I do not know. So I started with an S. Nothing would do that. So it needs an E. And it's not an N? Sled. But there's no A. Sleds. There's an end. I forgot. Steed. Frick. Okay. Ski. Spee. There's no 2 O's, but I don't know. Spend. Yeah, let's go. Take your fish. Let's go, big brain. That's what I'm talking about. Let me splooshy here so I can talk properly and read the chat faster because I'm getting mad. Oh, hello, Saka-chan. You're back. My beloved. Out here. Okay, what did I miss? Alright. Fencing lunges are so good for hip mobility. Like the hips you were moving last night. I saw it, Twig. They taught you him like I don't understand that, so that's why him is so cool. What the hell are these? Let me Google that now because you guys are confusing me. We don't mention like that. We will mention last night. We were all scarred and we need to talk about it to feel better, okay? We need to know what's going on in our world, okay? Alright. Well, that's blood here. Whoops. Hat, where do you go? Myrtle, where do you go? That looks dangerous. Why did you want to learn that? I guess you were into fencing, so that makes sense, you know. Anyways. Oh, look at us yapping about all sorts of stuff. See, Kenshi is a good addition to the crowd. He starts the best conversations out here. Historical European martial arts, basically sword fighting. Like, what do you mean martial arts? I'm accepted. Of course, you're very welcome. You've been very cool and fun to have around. Like, it's great out here. I'm enjoying it. Like, thanks. Like, look at the great addition we have. Thanks. We have Saka-chan in our lives. I feel like we will never forget. Even if you stop coming to the streams, I have to tell you, we will never forget you just because of that. At least you gave us something absolutely wonderful and beautiful out here. Love y'all, I'll be here. Yee, we'll be happy to have you here. And we always love a good conversation starter out here, you know? Hema is kind of essential across historical fencing. Fencing with swords is martial arts. You know, I'm not a professional, so I will believe you on that. Like, I don't know the terms for most things. I just run with it and hope for the best type of thing. But yeah, Hema is like movie sword fighting, basically, kinda. Yeah, I mean, I just googled it to see like some pictures and have an idea of what it's like, and it's interesting to say the least. It's an interesting thing to look at. I don't know. I'm very much a homebody. I was never like super into a sport that I was like, oh, I want to learn that and become the best. I mean, I don't do that with anything in life in general, but anything that requires me to move my body. I guess if there was one thing I could like go back and train, I would like to work on my flexibility like 10 years ago, so that today I would be a lot more flexible and like nothing would hurt as much as it already does in my body. Like, that is the only regret I have. Even if it was like through a sport or something, it would have helped me not be old and cracking, like my shoulders crack for no reason, and I'm like, dang, okay, I'm old, I guess. Oh, thank you for the reminder or something, you know. And then just pulling muscles for no reason. Martial arts, basically anything involving techniques for defending oneself. Makes sense. That's what I think the definition is of our martial arts. I mean, that makes sense. That would be a good definition to be. What is Mana's preferred exercise? I don't like exercising. I think if it's like a sport, something to do. I love swimming. Swimming is something that will get me excited. I will want to do it. I will do it and like be very tired, but I love swimming a lot. So I guess that would be one of them. Except for that, trying to think here. I guess, yeah, it would be swimming and badminton, but then it's not easy to find ways to do it regularly. And now you have to find a way to let you like to exercise. I know. Thankfully, where I moved, there's a big pool, so like once I settle down more, I think I'm gonna try and see if there's any classes or something. I would like to get into ice skating one day. Like, I mean, it's a bit late for me to start, but I'd like to do something like that. I think I'd like to try ice skating at some point, you know. I'm the swimmer, yeah, the turtle will swim, you know. I wanna have the body types, handsome Korean characters, yep, six-pack for no discernible reason. See, if it worked that way, it would be great. I would have, like, you know, the Coca-Cola shape. I would be having, like, the hourglasses would be, you know, killing out here. But, you know, I'm not far from my goal, but I am doing them squats, so that's what's up with that, you know. We're VTubers, we have to have some sort of physical hobby. I know, but I don't wanna move like that. This is rough out here. My brother is into boxing and has tried to get me to join him in getting into it, but like I said, I don't like hitting people. Yeah, there's no way I would do boxing in any way, shape, or form in my life. That's just no. Like, I don't see the fun of, like, hitting a punching bag, but I also don't see, I would never hit someone either. So I just wouldn't do any of these. So, like, nah. For now, though, I prefer walking around with backpack, hiking, and all that. I think the good thing about hiking is that you get to go to see pretty places and stuff. But I don't like the woods and the bugs and whatnot. Even though my sister started doing, like, winter hikes and stuff, I don't like having a whole panic attack because I can't breathe because it's too cold. When it's winter, you will not catch me outside. Like, it's not, unless I'm going to work and I don't have a choice, I'm not outside. I'm never going there. Like, no, you won't find me, like, you know, removing the snow from my car and whatnot, Oh my god, I miss going to the rig. I used to skate every week. Oh, you're an actual professional. I don't know how to ice skate. I want to learn. I think as you get older, like that's better. That's one fun thing I'd like to learn and be like, oh, I can actually ice skate and have fun. I would not try and become a professional and do all the jumps and stuff, but I just want to be able to like go around, do a few little spins and feel cool about it type of thing, A punching bag, a bit no big deal. Another person, nah, yeah. Like I would not mind doing a punching bag, but I don't know that I would find it fun to do type of thing, And then my hands would hurt, and I'd be like, yeah, it hurts, and cry, I'm a very very weak, like small arms situation turtle, okay. Boxing is awesome. I love boxing. Raw. See all that intensity. I don't have that in me. I just don't rock like that. I never do boxing. I just head to head. Exactly. I don't want to touch people, even less their face, sweat and all. No, I don't want to exchange with people like that. Okay. I liked rock climbing the little bit I got into college. I did it like once or twice when I was a kid and stuff, and I do agree that it's very fun. I'd like to do that. I feel like if you ever have like date ideas, do that, guys. Bring your significant other to do rock climbing. As far as I know, that's a good fun activity to do, okay? Even though these days with all the videos we see, people would say like that's not like, taking me to the Cheesecake Factory. No, some normal people would be very happy with a physical date, okay? Just get to know them or something, okay? Nana, you by any chance not into action games? What does that mean? What would we consider action games? Because I would consider there was a lot of action in Cuphead and in Dark Souls. It was a lot of fun. Action game, does that mean there's more pew 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 going on? Like, I don't know. I didn't ice skate. I used to roller skate. I learned how to do normal roller skates when I was younger, but now I forgot. I really, really, really want to try the roller skates that are like the 4 wheels, like they're like squarish looking. I really want to try that one day. Like, I think it's cool. It's really fun. I'd assume Canada would have ice rinks every 5 blocks in the neighborhood. Not that many, especially not in summer. Like, you have to look for them, actually. In the winter, they do have them in parks, though. But it depends where in your neighborhood. The natural urge to watch one ice skating anime and then paralyze oneself trying to do flips. Yes. When I was younger, my sisters and I used to always watch ice skating on TV. And we were so into it. But, yeah, we couldn't do it. I went ice skating maybe once or twice in my life. And it was a terrible time. I would need to have someone actually teach me how to not fall and break all my teeth or something, We should add Rocky to the list. I've never seen any. I don't want to watch Rocky. I don't like Rocky like that. I would be very much disconnected. We could watch it if people want, but I don't want to watch it personally. That's really not my type of movie with like the bleeding, the sweating. It's just not my cup of tea at all. There's more than one Rocky. There are quite a lot. I would randomly see them on TV at 4 p.m. on Saturdays. That was the time for Rocky movies. They were never in the 6:30 time slots. Not for me. Isn't there like 5? There are so many Rockies. There are. Some of the Rocky movies are great. Yeah, I guess you have to like them. It's really not. See, it might be one of these where you guys were excited about Pacific Rim and I was like, nah. Fantasy dates be like, let's slaughter slimes in a dungeon while fighting mini dragons for loot. I mean, that sounds very romantic to me. We're getting rich together, planning for the future. Planning for my housewife life, Hiking as a date is great once you know someone. Yeah, for sure, because if you don't know them, then that might be a murder situation. I don't know. Oh, I have quads. See, you're good. I'm not. Like, it's kind of sad. I am blessed in other areas, but quads are not it for me. More than 5, I think. They have a couple newer. They have more? It didn't stop? Is it the old? What's going on? The Creed movies are the new ones, fish. Oh, they're different. Yeah, the Creed movie is the black dude. Like, oh my god, can you not see fish? Ever heard of Beauty on Ice? Of course I have. I think I watched most of it, and I did not watch the last episode or something. Yes, I am woman, and I'm not into big robots and freaking kaiju, okay? That's when I realized the difference. When we were during movie night, all the guys were so excited. I could feel the sparkles in their eyes talking about the movie, and I was just there. Let me get a drink. I was like, okay. It really did not connect with me. I didn't feel like, oh, that's amazing. I want to see more kaijus, and I want to see Godzilla, and I want to see all the mechas. I was like, nah. Like, I think in anime form, I can get behind it. In real people, I'm like Pacific Rim did not do it for me. Like, absolutely not. I was very much disconnected for most of it. And like the story, like, I guess the focus was so on the cool robots and stuff that the story made no sense to me. And I was like, nah. I don't like ice skating just because you can feel it making the grooves. Isn't that a cool feeling? I mean, I wouldn't know, but I think it would feel great to do that, no? Rocky has a sequel series too. I didn't know it was a sequel. Like, how are they related? I don't know. I have only seen Rocky 1 and 4. How did you skip 3? Like, what happened to 2? No, wait, 2, 3. Oh yeah. How did you skip 2? See, I'm not good at math. That's how it goes. But like, you were not about that live. I'm just gonna watch 1 and 4 and call it a day. I'll be your emotional support next time, Mana. Please help me, Twig, because I was very much like, what is going on here? But they were so excited. Like, you know, we always talk a lot during movie night, like in the chat, but they were typing. They were typing away like there was no tomorrow. I was like, dang, that's not for me. Let me sip on my whiskey. No, I think I had sake or like soju that day. Like, I just had whatever was in the house that day. Not to self, recommending Mana the Yakuza series is out of the question. Wait, Yakuza the game? There's like freaking mechs in that? Like, or am I tripping? Is that a series that I just don't know about? Like, what? How disappointed we were in Mana, this poor uncultured turtle. Yeah, we were out here judging. You know, I was not, you know, trampling on your fun. I let you guys have all the fun in the world as I watched quietly drinking away, okay? I was there to be supportive, okay? I'm not here to judge. I just know when it's not for me. How did the story not make sense? There are monsters, we have robots. Beat up the monsters with the robot. Oh yeah, but then the girl is traumatized, and then you have to connect with like your psyche, and then they messed up the exam and blah blah blah. No, you're not ready. Blah blah blah. That's all I saw. That's what I saw, okay? They were on TV and I owned the first one. I saw 4 on TV in college, and then you were like, I don't need to see the ones in the middle, you know? It's a fighting thriller story. I don't think you would be fond of it. Like, I mean, I was thinking about playing it, but then I don't know who told me it was kind of very open world type of like going around to find stuff, and that's where it lost me. But the concept looks fun to me. Like, I do like stories, but it was just not that. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Carter and Alejandro. Welcome in. Welcome to Turtle Society. Hope you have a good stay. How are you today? Let's see. Actually, there were sound for these notifications. Let's go. Wait, what did I miss? Sounds like you got the plot. Yeah, exactly. I got that, and I was like, damn. Mana drinking everything in the house while the big robots are on TV. Yeah, that was me. I was like, I have this leftover soju. I might as well, you know, just take a sip. Take a little sip and have a good day type of thing, you know? Let's see. I don't watch action movies for this exact reason. I get you. Yeah, like, some of them can be fun, but I feel like when they linger into the quote-unquote action too long, like a long action scene, I will disconnect. I'll be like, okay, well, can we move to the next point, like the next plot point? Like, I need to know where the story's going. Sometimes when it's really well done and like the tension is good, like we watched Alien and Aliens in the last 2 weeks, and it was well done to like be into it. Even though my brain did disconnect a few times here and there in the second one, but like the tension was good enough to keep me hooked and be like, oh, what's gonna happen, what's gonna be next, and blah blah blah. Acting was good. It was not too much, like they didn't linger too much most of the time in the fighting scenes. That's where you get me. But when it's a long, oh my gosh, pew 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 everywhere, you will lose me very fast, you know. I mean, with Rocky, the story is usually pretty similar to all of them. Adrienne! I don't know what her name is in English. I just know his wife was Adrienne or something. Not very. It's pretty open. Like it's like GTA in Tokyo. Yeah, I don't like GTA, so that would be one that I'm able to say very clearly I don't like. When I was like a babysitter that was stuck watching something like Lion King 20 times in a row and was not feeling it. I mean, I knew very early on that I was not vibing with it that much. So that's when I just went to the kitchen and made my own fun. Comments here and there to make sure they know I'm still there, and that's about it. Rocky fights, Rocky usually loses. Rocky trains, Rocky wins. A movie ends. Yeah, that sounds about right. And I have never watched a single one. Decent movies, but similar plots. Yeah. Mana, what do you think of the action genre in general? In movies, I do, as I was saying, I do like them. I just think I like when it's tastefully done and it's not overwhelmingly just action. Like, I really enjoyed Fast and Furious 1 and 2, and then I don't know what happened, and I was like, there's too many of them, and I don't understand why they have not ended the series yet. But I remember back in the day, I liked the first one and the second one. And then I have some movies. I used to watch like the Mission Impossible. I was never into James Bond's movies. Like that's just not it for me. But if it's not over the top, I will enjoy an action movie. I don't know how to consider some movies. Like we watched The Mummy not too long ago. Is that action? Is that horror? I don't know. Is it a comedy? It's a lot of things, and I don't know what it is. But I like that type of movie a lot. I love Jumanji. Like Sakachan is my reaction right now. Yeah. Wait. Adrian, yeah. But in French was Adrien. That was up. I'd watch The Lion King 20 times in a row. Honestly, yeah, I love The Lion King. It's good. Yes. The Bullet Train movie is out of the question. The Bullet Train? What is the Bullet Train? It's not. We watched Train to Busan not too long ago. It was pretty good. We enjoyed that. Have you seen Nobody? I loved it. I've never heard of that one. I don't know what that is. What type of movie is it? But would you watch Lion King 2 10 times in a row, Aster? That's the real question, Aster. Would you watch Yupandi 10 times in a row? Would you watch freaking Kiara disrespecting her dad 10 times in a row? Would you? Then you have problems. That's all I gotta say. Nobody is really good. I'd be down if people want it. We can add it to the wheel. Action movie, but well done. Yeah, I don't mind action movies at all, but it just needs to be like, for me, it's not action movie or horror movie. It just needs to be a good movie. The story is good. It's well acted. Soundtrack is good. Very important factor for me, and then I'll be happy to watch it. I have no problems with it. There's an all-female action movie called Gunpowder Milkshake. That was fun. The description you just gave me makes me raise an eyebrow. Like, it's all-female and it's called Gunpowder Milkshake. And I'm like, what is that like? I'm putting extra doubt to what the message or what type of movie that is, type of thing. It might be good, but I'm like, dang, what does that mean? I still need to practice it for karaoke. Yes. Since I'm so busy this month and next month, I don't think we'll have a community karaoke, but probably when I come back. November will be a busy month with karaoke nights. I was thinking we might want to play some games, so it's either going to be Phasmo, maybe some Uno, something like that. I want to do something fun for community night when I come back for sure. Competition was great. I like that one. Really cool movie. Like, I don't know what to expect. I need to Google. Let me Google real quick. Gunpowder Milkshake. Not milkshake, that wouldn't work. You can hear a movie when it's gotten called Gunpowder Milkshake. That's a title if you ask me, for sure. When did that come out? Like, it's really not, I'm not familiar. Do I know any actresses in there? Does that look like it? I'm not too familiar with actors anymore. I know Michelle Yeoh, and that's about it that I know from the cast. Oh, Angela Bassett. Okay, I know her. Let's go. Recent-ish. 2021. Still recent. 3 years ago. That Mad Max Fury Road was actually edited by the director's wife. He wanted a unique feeling action movie, so his wife that wasn't into action movies edited it. Cool stuff. Well, does that mean that it makes it fun for people that usually don't like action movies? Did she make it cool for them? Karen Gillan is the lead. Yeah, I don't know who she is though. I'm trying to see, like, her face is not familiar to me, so I'm like, who are you? I don't know that I've seen her before. Oh, she's in Guardians of the Galaxy? Like, who is she? I don't know. Did we watch Mad Max Fury Road on movie night? No, we haven't. We could do that. I've never watched a single Mad Max, so I wouldn't know anything about it, to be honest. Mad Max won best editing. Let's go. See, that's why they always say behind a great man there's a great woman. She did it. She got the cool stuff for him. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember how is our movie wheel looking actually? Like, are we due to add more stuff? Whoops. I keep pressing something that I shouldn't, clearly. Oh, okay, well it's still quite full, so I think we're good on that. We have 20 movies in the wheel right now, so I think we're good for a little bit. She is Nebula in Marvel movies. She's also in Doctor Who. Nebula. Is that the blue person? I can't remember. I had a phase with Marvel movies, and I was like, oh yeah, she's the blue lady. Yeah, I would not recognize her. That's all I know from her. But like, you know, I had a phase where I watched all the Marvel movies because I wanted to be ready for the end and like know everything. Some of them were really boring, but I did watch them all. Do I remember everything? Absolutely not. Let's see. Mad Max Fury Road is a reboot, so you can go in without knowing anything. We appreciate when they do that for new people that don't want to watch everything, you know? I have beef with single word movie series title. It's boring and uncreative. So a name like Gunpowder Milkshake is the coolest thing to be. You know what? I can get behind that way of thinking. That makes sense to me, to be honest. I'm not too picky because I am not a big movie watcher. Honestly, I've watched way more movies in my life since I became a VTuber because we do it every week than I ever had before. That's why, like, there's so many movies on the wheels that I just don't know about. I just don't know the OGs. I was never a big TV watcher, movie goer, like movie theater goer, so you know, it's all very new to me, so I don't mind watching anything. You know, since my cousin poisoned me with the anime world, that's all I've been watching, anime movies and whatnot. So I was never watching TV. So I'm open to it, but you know, I had a phase where I watched all the X-Men. I did not like it that much, but I watched it all. I have phases for things and I get obsessed for a while and then I stop, type of thing, you know. Mad Max does not look like he'll be up my alley, but I love Tom Hardy, so maybe, yeah, just go for your boy Tom Hardy. Actually, you know who that is. Mad Max here really is great. And Nebula is blue. I think you would really like it, Aster. Look at that, is your homie. He knows what you would like, Aster, obviously. Have you watched Deadpool and Wolverine? No, I honestly, maybe a controversial thought. I do not like Deadpool at all. It's just not. I'm not hard to entertain. I am not entertained by Deadpool. I don't like him. I don't like the humor. Like, it does nothing for me. Like, this is worse than the mecha and the kaijus. Like, this makes my face go like, ew. And I don't laugh, and it's just awkward silence when I'm watching it. I did watch one because I didn't know if it, like, Deadpool would have anything to do when I was watching all the Marvel stuff. And then I was like, what the hell is this? And I did not find it funny. It's just not my type of humor, sadly, you know. So I'll leave it for others. Really not for me. I love movies. I have watched so many and own a crap load. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If I got into movies when I was younger, I probably would have a lot and not know what to do with them because I would have like VHS and DVD and be like, oh my god, what do I do with that now? What I have is a bunch of manga. I have a lot of it, and like sometimes I count, like, because I'm like, it was $13 a volume, so sometimes I take the time to count how many I have, and I'm like, dang. That was like my lunch money that I used, like, because my parents used to give us like $20 to eat for the week, and like you choose to buy whatever you need. I would keep it to make sure I can buy my $13 book and be like, hey, I got one more in my collection, type of thing, you know. At least I can still read them whenever I feel like it, you know. Wait. we got cinephiles in chat. Let's go. Oh yeah, Kenchi, you're new here, but if you have to talk to Fish, to Kuro, and to Squiggle. They know the movies. They talk about movies. Vector too. Vector knows a lot about movies. Aster and I don't know that much. So anytime we're talking after movie night, we're not aware. We don't know the movies. They teach us everything. I am still bummed we haven't watched my 2 favorite movies. Yeah, The Wheel hates me. Casablanca and Pulp Fiction. Yeah, Casablanca has been on the wheel for at least a year, I believe. Pulp Fiction it hasn't been that long it's been there, I think. I don't think it's been as bad as Casablanca. One day, I promise you, one day, Fish. Just don't watch it while I'm gone. The main thing I don't like with the newer Mad Max stuff and is a solid chunk of the canon is resolved in the video game, which is weird to have the story be told in 2 different media forms. I mean, I can't understand too much of that language because I know nothing. Like, I didn't know it was a video game either. Like, I know nothing. I've only seen, like, random, like, maybe trailers. I think I've seen a trailer for Mad Max while I was at the movies to see something else. And that's the extent of it. I remember it being very yellow. Sandy type of colors for the movie. That's all I know about it, and I might be wrong, so you know. Cool, because I'm a video game and niche video geek. Well, you will find people to talk to for sure in here, because we love things. We're nerdy, and we love it. I'm pretty sure I suggested Casablanca. Did you? I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. I don't remember all the time who suggested anything, but it's all good. We'll get to them eventually, Fish. Yeah, at some point we'll just stop adding anything to the wheel until we get it, and then we'll be fine. And then the one time where we're like, oh, we need a really small movie to watch, so it'll be that. A long time ago, it's so funny because, you know, we've been doing movie night for so long, but it wasn't always that lively. But I remember the one time we watched a freaking Mozart movie, Amadeus. It was just Aster, Vector, and I, and it was such a great night. It was such a weird movie. We had so many thoughts. I think that's still one of my favorite movie nights. It was so weird and such a small group of people to be troubled together, and we like now we hold this memory together of watching this weird movie and having feelings for freaking Mozart, you know. The best movies are the one require you to be patient. Stay strong, Fish. Yeah, good encouragement here. Like Mana, if I mention Kamen Rider, I don't think you know what that is. I actually know what that is. I watched a little bit of it. I don't know why, but while I was in Japan, I had a friend that was really like, we need to watch this. So I watched a few episodes of it. It was hilarious. Like, we were dying. Like, I don't know, we had a phase and we watched a bunch of episodes. Kamen Rider was everything, and we had so many jokes about it. Amadeus was so good. It was, in a weird way, but it was. Still never seen that one. See, you guys should have been part of the Turtle Society earlier so you can get good movies like that, you know? I hear good things. It was a good movie. As weird as it was a film. It was part of one of these. It was a film. There were quite a few movie nights of just us, of the 3 of us. Yeah, just the 3 of us. We can make it if we try. Just the 3 of us. Just the 3 of us. Yeah, no, it was very much the 3 of us, or the 3 of us and Karen for quite a while. I don't remember the moment it actually got bigger, and like, I think Fish, Squiggle, Kuro, like, you all kind of showed up around the same time, and it was like, oh, there are people for movie night. Like, what do you? We used to have other people, like, people come and go, but like, it's been very steady, so it's great. I mean, can't help the algorithm didn't show me you existed till a year ago. We gotta blame YouTube. We gotta, like, write our complaints, okay? Karen and Kohaku would come and go. Yeah, Kohaku, it was always too late for her, so she wouldn't manage the whole movie. Or sometimes by the end of the movie, Kohaku would stop answering because she would have fallen asleep. It was also a great time. I have so many good memories for movie night. Let's see. I mean, yeah. You know Kamen Rider, Mana knows? Yeah, Kamen Rider, let's go. Yeah, Kamen Rider was everything. Squig joined for a while, then Fish and Kuro. Yeah. Which series was it? I think it was the original. We tried our best to find the first episodes. I don't know the series. I didn't watch full-on seasons. I just watched a bunch of episodes. I think I still have them somewhere on one of my laptop. My laptop I had over there. I downloaded them, and then we would have like slight movie nights in Japan watching freaking Kamen Rider, and it was amazing. And it made no sense, but it was great. But yeah, the first 70s one, probably, I don't know the details of it. All I remember is that it was amazing. It was epic, you know? I think we had learned the freaking opening song. Can't remember it now because my friend was playing ukulele. He's the one that taught me ukulele. And then he wanted to learn the opening for some reason. I don't know why we were into that, but it was a time of our lives that I don't regret type of thing, you know? Get some water. I've been yapping for so long. And you have to catch up with modern Kamen Rider. I feel like this is something I would do with my children. Like, if I have kids one day, I will, instead of making them watch like Dora the Explorer and stuff, I'll just like, child, we're gonna watch Kamen Rider together. I think that's what I need to, like, you know, raise my children on. That's what they need to know out here, okay? Like, I don't know. I feel like if I ever have kids, I don't want them to watch modern cartoons and modern stuff for kids. Like, I will curate what they watch and all the things that were good for me. Like, you know, I'll make sure to not make them watch stuff too early. I feel like a 4-year-old does not need to watch Sailor Moon yet. Like, you know, you need a little bit of time to understand what's going on and not be traumatized by the freaking demons that show up. When you're older, it hits different, you know. There's more variety nowadays, you'd be surprised. I don't know, like, I have nieces, they're like currently 5, no, they're 6 and 8. Sorry, my poor nieces, I forgot. They're 6 and 8, and like the shows they watch are just mind numbing. Like, it's a bunch of cartoons that have no dialogue. It's just like, yeah, it's a bear running around, and it's like, what the hell is going on here? Like, what are they learning from this? Like, what is this doing for them except from like making them dumb? And I was like, nah, we're not. Like, by the time I have kids, I don't know what will be on TV. So I'm like, nah. I'll disown my kids if they watch Bluey. I have honestly never watched Bluey, but I will say I have heard good things from it. So maybe that one is not that bad. I've heard people say that it's not as mind-numbing as other things. The kids yearn for henshin. Yes, they do. We need our Power Rangers and all that, okay? Bluey's alright though. That's what I've heard. I've never watched it. I've seen like the plushie and stuff, but I've never ever sat down and watched an episode. I have to say there was one very cute show that my nieces watch. I think there's 2 that are cool. One is like more about science, like they go on little expeditions and they learn about science and stuff. Very cute, very fun. And the other one was a freaking barber that was a slice of bread. And he's a barber, and then all the like cupcakes and stuff come to his shop to get a hairdo. And I cannot. This is the cutest thing ever. Do I think it's the thing that will gonna make my kids smart? No. But will I let them enjoy that if they want to watch it? Probably. I was invested in the story because it's a grumpy old man slice of bread. That's what he is. And it's amazing. He's very grumpy. He has a mustache. And then people just live and like, it's amazing. Even the voice acting is not even that bad for a kid's show. So I'm like, I can get behind that. Okay. Bluey is great for everyone because it's one of those stories that everyone can enjoy because it tackles heavy parents and child stuff. Yeah, from what I understand, even adults can enjoy it because even if there's things that the kids will not understand, the parents that are watching with them will be like hit in the feels by it. There was even an episode of abandonment trauma. Well, that's good. In a way, like, I guess I wonder how they did it because you don't want the kid to be watching it and be like, what the hell was that, and move along. Like, you don't want it to be too heavy. I wonder how they approached it. And I'd rather my kids watch this than watch any other trash that is just mind-numbing because there's so many of them. So yeah, from what I've heard, I've never watched it, but I've only heard good things about Bluey. So maybe I would have to like watch it myself first because I feel like it's important to do that. Like, take the time to watch things before so that your kids don't just end up watching things. Because honestly, like, random story here, but I remember my niece was at my mom's and she was watching TV, and then I go down and I'm like, what is she watching? And she's on YouTube. YouTube is a dangerous place for kids, okay? And there's this girl, like, quote unquote fishing. Like, she's in a river. Like, she's fully dressed, but she's wearing a very, very, like, short jean skirt and very tight. But then she keeps, like, bending to get the fish, right? You never really see something, but it's highly suggestive. And I'm like, I know my mind is not as clean as my niece's, and they're here to see her catch the fish, but she will never catch the fish. And the video is like an hour or two. And I was like, let us not watch this right now. Do you want to watch Bluey? Like, do you want to watch anything else? But I was like, this is weird, because it's the type of content that you can't report for anything. They're not doing anything, but it's like, something is off here. Something is not right here, okay? I want you to pretend that you're leaving me. I don't know. Actual dialogue from the show. Well, I mean, I want you to pretend that you're leaving me. Why? I don't know. But I'm trying to see how that scene plays out. Like, I'm not sure. Keta! Hello, Keta! Haven't seen you in forever. How you doing? Welcome in. How have you been? Are you still playing gacha? I see I have some points to spend. Look at you. I'm fine. I'm doing good. We're yapping away today. And you can see in the corner over there, overlooking chat, we have Saka-chan. Saka-chan is great and amazing. But yeah, I haven't played any gacha in forever. The fact that I see you and the first thing I think about is gacha, because you're just a god gamer gacha player. But how have you been? How is life? What was I saying? We talking about cartoon trauma. Yay! Saka-chan is best boy. Yeah. I was like saving the picture so I could add him to Discord earlier, and I just felt very happy. I was like, that's my baby Saka-chan, my boy. Yeah, it's just so lovely. Everybody loves him. Everybody respects who he is, you know. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end soon. Also currently working on something. Yes, and I still play. Recently started to play a lot of Dead by Daylight and other games. Let's go! Diversity in our games. That's what we want out here. I've never played Dead by Daylight, but I feel like I don't like co-op games that much. Like I like to do all my weird ideas on my own. Like, let me be. He's so cute. I love Derpy Animals. I have to give it to him. He's adorable. Do I want to like cross his path? No, but nah. And soon, how's your voice? My voice is living. I have a lot of projects going on that do utilize my voice. But overall, it's good. I have a lot of cool announcements coming very soon. But yes, and soon, yeah, because I have been yapping for almost 3 hours already. Like, you know, time. Nobody saw that. Thank you for the head pat. I was playing with. I have 2 little screwdrivers, and I was playing with them in my hand. Sorry. But yeah, I've been yapping for almost 3 hours. So you know, I need to drink and rest my voice and work on other things. Yeah. Tomorrow we have movie night. We're watching Jumanji. So be there or be square. And then I will not be streaming Friday. I'm confirming that because I'm going shopping with my mom. Having a great time with my mom. Thank you to my mom. Yes. Saka-chan is our horror's companion. Exactly. Oh, nice. I wish I could spend the points up to the karaoke. Oh, yeah. Today's, like, if you had been there earlier, probably. But right now, it's gonna have to be the next time because I'm about to go, like, do a few things before I go to bed. Thank you. Have a good night, Kuro. Have a good night, Kenshi. Thank you for being there. I'll see you around. Look out for some announcements coming out very, very soon. Cool stuff. And yeah. Yeah, I will do next time. Yes, be there early so that it can work out next time. And yeah, for those that don't know, I do have a redeem on my Twitch channel where you can turn the stream into a sudden karaoke if you have 80,000 points, I think, something like that. Anyways, I will end now. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for yapping away with me. I appreciate it. I will see you very soon, and you take care of yourselves. Okay, you better. Not forget your self-care and your self-love, okay? 20K, it's cheap. Dang, what was I thinking? I don't know, Twitch days. Anyways, have a good night, everybody. I'll see you in the next one, okay? Stay happy, stay awesome, and remember to love yourselves, okay? Have a good night. Bye-bye.